presents the Tubcast. Featuring Eric.
Oh, you see that guy? He's all like,
Kyle.
is he transgender?
Jeremy.
We're gonna make America great again.
Trevor.
I mean, why did he just go to the bus?
And special guest Nathan.
Does this mean we're finally gonna get to see Big Bird's chicken breast?
Hey, everybody!
Hey. Hi.
It's Tubcast time.
It's Tubcast time, indeed.
All of the usual suspects are here. I'm Eric.
I'm Kyle.
I'm Jeremy.
Trevor.
And...
Ostensibly Nathan.
what? Why?
I appear to be Nathan, but I may not actually be.
You could be a hologram again.
You are a hologram, aren't you?
He didn't respond to me.
See, sorry, there was a skip in his track.
Yeah, what are you doing, Nathan?
The audio
I
track.
said yes.
Oh,
Why are you being so
Robotic.
skippy and robotic?
Yeah, why are you acting so weird
Here, I'll
tonight?
smack the TV.
Well-
It'll make it all better.
Why?
Well, I
Why?
figure
There you go.
Skippy is my favorite peanut butter.
Skippy.
So I want to be like it.
I'm a GIF guy. You know, like... my
Yep.
my parents were always Skippy, and I grew up Skippy, and then I tried GIF, and I was just like, man, GIF is... I think GIF's got it going on. I think GIF's where it's at. I mean, not to start
I
like
agree.
a peanut butter war.
I'm gonna side with you on this
but-
peanut butter
Have you-
war here.
GIF?
Have-
You're
have you-
Yeah, I'm a GIF guy.
It's pronounced GIF.
Funny. No.
No, it actually is spelled GIF. It starts with a J.
Well, I was
Yes.
What?
raised in a mixed Jif Skippy household,
Oh, weird.
but then I just became a peanut butter for a couple years, and then a fella came to my door and said, "Have you tried Skippy peanut butter?" And I was like, I don't think I have.
Oh.
And here we are.
Did he give you like a book to read about how this like
Just
guy
the nutrition.
found a jar of golden peanut butter in America?
You found a. This story just does not feel like it's checking out for some
It
reason.
totally makes sense.
Yeah.
What's the matter, Kyle? You don't trust me?
I don't know if I trust you or
You know,
not.
you know what kind of peanut butter I really liked as a kid?
I don't know, Kenny. What kind?
I don't know, Kenny. Is the peanut butter.
doesn't know.
The peanut butter. The peanut butter that you get in a number 10 can from the government. With their amazing cheese as well. That
Yeah,
was
government
just-
GI
cheese.
peanut butter.
Oh my goodness. That
Government
was the
peanut butter.
best
You know
peanut
what's-
butter
you know
ever.
I've been living in a van off of government cheese for the last 10 years.
Yep.
Living down by the river.
Is this gross?
good.
Maybe
There
this
you
is gross, but like my dad always like taught me to eat some weird things that I think it's good, like cheddar and peanut butter. Like it's so good.
It is good
Oh,
together.
man.
Like,
That actually does sound pretty
You
good.
cut like a chunk of just cold cheddar.
It's got to be like sharp cheddar, though.
Hey,
doesn't
sure,
it?
yeah. And
Yeah.
then like put some chunky peanut butter on there, some Jif,
Here's
and then you eat it. The other thing that was weird is like he was like a man of like he always kind of like I don't know, was resourceful. Like he'd work hard and then he'd like get something to eat that was quick. And he would always do like a cinnamon roll thing, like a bear claw, and just slap a piece of bologna on there. Just an Oscar Mayer bologna.
On top of it, he
Just
didn't even cut it open?
Just slapped it right on top of the bear claw and just ate it. And I seen him do that a lot when I was a kid, and I was like, oh, that's weird. But then I tried it when I was a kid, because that's your dad, and you do what your dad does, and it was
Dad
good.
knows everything.
You know
I,
what?
I don't know that
Yeah.
I could eat it today, but
Oh.
I remember it being good
A
then.
bear claw as a bun sounds amazing.
A bear claw, what?
As a bun, you cut it open.
Oh, like a
and
cheeseburger bun?
Oh, it sounds amazing.
It might be
See,
good.
I was picturing two separate bear claws.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
even better.
Like a grilled cheese.
Sounds Ridiculous.
Log and Fail says anyone that eats peanut butter with the jelly in the same jar needs
Yeah.
to get
Yes,
help.
I agree
So
with
you're
that.
talking about those like
Oh,
is it-
yeah.
what
The
is it,
pre-mixed
goober?
one.
The
Yeah.
striped
Goober or
stuff.
something?
The,
Where
Anybody
it's-
that eats goober is a goober.
the zebra condiments.
Yeah, that I mean, maybe if it's like a financial decision, and you're like, I can't afford both.
Can't
You
buy
know-
both.
So like, I have
Although-
to like, I'll give you a pass on that. I understand your situation's tight right now, and you got to goober it up. But
A Nutella peanut butter sandwich is amazing.
if Nathan's like, yeah, that was me. I understand. Okay, I'll give you that. I understand.
The
But
zebra
Because I was
yeah,
eating
that-
for
I mean,
one.
maybe yeah, But still, if you can help it, you got to have them separate. Like it just makes
You got to keep them
Communist.
separated.
Oh, man, sorry.
Yeah.
You gotta keep them separated.
Yeah, really, the communists win when you mix your peanut butter and jelly in the same jar.
But so wait, so we,
yeah.
you're Jif, I'm Jif.
What are you, Jeremy?
Jeremy's a welfare.
Well,
Welfare butter.
Welfare
yeah,
peanut butter.
I would say even today I'm a.
That would fit his role as Kenny right now,
I-
because Kenny does live on the wrong side of the tracks.
I would say now I'm even like I just eat peanut butter, like, and the whole thing crunchy or creamy too, right?
I'll go
don't
back.
care,
I'll go
man.
back and forth on that.
Give
yeah.
me some of both.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with either.
I have to
But
say,
I
if I'm eating it with a sandwich, I want creamy. If I'm eating it by itself, I want crunchy.
Oh, really?
You know, there was one time I found in the store where
I
they
like it
had
both ways.
a jar of Reese's peanut butter.
Is that good?
It's like candy, because it is. But it was
Probably just like a bunch of sugar mixed
oh my
into the peanut
goodness,
butter.
absolutely.
You know
it
what
was
I-
amazing.
This is gonna make me sound. I don't even. I shouldn't even. Why did I do? Sorry.
Yeah, no, we need it. Here, I need to hear it now. You can't just dangle that in
Do
front
it.
of me.
No, I was gonna say something. I'm like, I'm gonna sound super pretentious when I say this, and now
Let's hear it.
I don't want to do it. Okay. There's this, like you can get the freshly ground peanut butter, like the kind where it's in the machine and the peanuts and they grind it and they make a fresh peanut butter.
Okay.
And that's all right. It's not like great anything. Like it's kind of because they add a bunch of like sugar and stuff to the other like the Jif to make it taste good. But at Whole Foods they have the honey roasted peanuts in the thing that grinds it, and that's all it is honey roasted peanuts.
we would
And
do
then
that.
you grind it into a peanut butter, and it is so good.
That
It is
sounds
like
great.
it is really good peanut butter.
honey butter. We'd make
well, yeah,
all the
but
time.
that's like
growing
just
up.
honey and butter. That's
No, we'd honey and peanut butter.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
no honey butter was just like we would get like remember those like,
You did honey butter. No, we called honey butter peanut butter and honey.
Oh, that's
and
weird.
you'd mix them together.
I mean,
and
that's
then you eat
good,
'em-
but-
then you'd eat
Yeah.
them with bananas on bread, on wheat
Ooh, that
bread.
does sound good.
So
Yeah, I
good.
love honey. Like I love honey and peanut butter on a sandwich. I'll eat that with a little cinnamon. Oh, that's good. That's good eating. Some people are anti that though because honey's too sticky. Go ahead, Nathan.
That's why you mix it.
I was just going to say I ate one of those like a couple weeks ago, and my mouth was just stuck shut for a couple minutes.
You can get a drink with it.
Like the
So-
bread gets stuck to the roof of your mouth, and you
Get a cup of coffee or something.
I don't know if Nathan did we get your preferred peanut butter?
He said he was raised in. Oh, I don't know. You're a Jif guy now, or no? You're a Goobers guy.
I was the one who started this conversation.
I know,
I
but
said
which-
Skippy.
You're a Jiffy. That's right.
No,
said
Jiffy or Skippy.
Skippy.
Skippy or Jif.
I said Skippy.
Oh, okay.
Skippy.
He's a Skippy guy.
He's a Skippy guy.
Well, you guys
And
don't-
Trevor
Trevor
actually-
didn't admit.
Yeah, you
didn't
guys
say
didn't
it.
even. Yeah.
Well, we
Stuff
were
on
waiting
Jeremy.
for it.
Yeah. So anyway,
Because you went on the
stories
you went
for
on the
tonight.
tangent about the
The stories for tonight.
you went on the tangent about the peanuts being like the crunchy versus the
I did.
creamy.
Yeah, I did that. It
Yeah.
was
Oh,
my
Trevor
fault.
did say he likes creamy
I
on a
did.
sandwich and
Yeah.
crunchy by itself. But
Yeah, but you didn't tell us what kind.
I think I'm a Jif guy. I honestly don't get peanut butter that often, but I typically I think I get Jif. So
you typically get Jif.
yeah.
Well, that's right. We learned that you don't like peanut butter at all because you don't want one of those
Hey,
Krispy Kreme donuts.
I love peanut butter. I don't like peanut butter in my donuts. That's weird.
You know what's really good is when you go to Wall Drug. Is anybody, who's been to Wall Drug? Raise your hand.
Wall
If you've
Drug.
I've been to Wall Drug.
South Dakota.
Raise your hand.
Jeremy's been
Yeah,
to Wall
we
Drug.
Pay
all
attention.
We have-
You're not just talking to the chat.
We have pictures of
Yeah.
that on Twitter.
Well, Jif.
Wall Drug, they sell. You go to Wall Drug, South Dakota. They sell donuts. They sell their homemade like donuts, and they're so good. And they're very simple variety. You can get with a plain. It's a plain cake donut, and then they either put plain nothing on it, chocolate
Okay.
frosting, maple frosting, or vanilla frosting.
Maple frosting.
well, the vanilla we know
amazing.
Trevor would get.
Yeah, Trevor would go vanilla. Chocolate's the best, I think. But my parents always liked maple, and a
I
lot
think
of family like maple.
I'd go maple.
It's good, but what I would love to do is you get a big bag. You get a big bag of their day-old plain with nothing on them, and I'd take them home and I'd smear
Put
crunchy
peanut
peanut
butter?
butter on top of them. It is so good. It
that
is so
sounds
good. It's just a plain
fantastic.
cake donut and with peanut butter on top,
So when
like
do we
the
leave?
frosty. Oh man, let's hit it up. Let's go to
Well,
Waldorf.
Doug,
I'd
right
probably
Alright.
start filling the donut hole with the peanut butter.
Yeah,
too,
it kind of
like-
goes in there, and you just
Yeah.
let it do its thing, and you just eat it. It's so good.
Oh man.
Why are we so? Oh, I'm so hungry
know.
right now.
Yeah.
I was talking to
drink
Jeremy
my
about.
water.
I was talking to Jeremy about
Yeah,
cheap
I
Pizza
didn't
Hut.
eat supper.
Oh, you didn't eat. Jeremy didn't eat either. Cause
I've got water.
we were heading to the studio, and I'm like talking to him about this like deal where Pizza Hut, like you can get $7 for any medium pizza. It's $7, and I was like, it's a good deal.
Any of them?
Like you get a medium pizza, you get anything on it for $7.
Really?
Medium, you can, yeah.
Tonight's Tubcast is
Although I
brought to
think you
by
might
Pizza
have,
Hut.
I think you might have to get 2 of them. Like I think, I'm not sure about that. You might have to get 2
Still.
medium, but so it's like 15 after tax though. You pick it up, it's a killer deal.
Yeah, that.
You get anything on
But
it.
it is pickup, not delivery.
It's delivery if you
Oh,
want
it's
to pay
delivery
the
too.
extra. Yeah.
Okay.
It's, you got to pay the $3 fee. Plus, if you're a good person, you give
You
the guy a tip.
Yeah.
And so, I mean,
I mean, I
So
don't.
what you're saying
Do you-
is that
do you
it's
tip-
less expensive to be a bad person.
yes, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say it's probably profitable to be a bad person.
What were you going to ask, Kyle?
I was gonna say, like, is that something that you always tip, like you would at a sit down restaurant?
No.
You tip at least 20%. Yeah.
Do you still with a
Yeah.
Not
delivery?
when you pick it up.
No, when you deliver, when
For
they deliver it.
Deliver, yeah, not
Yeah,
when you
and then
pick it
they
up.
start charging you the delivery charge on top, and I'm just like, really?
See, the reason that I ask is because I know that delivery guys are not on the tip wages for. They're not on like that minimum salary
No,
for that.
But
That's
they
why I
drove
ask.
a car to your house.
Yeah.
That they're getting paid gas mileage for.
They still brought you a pizza. You're nice to the guy.
I
and you give him
usually
a tip.
I usually give them
You know-
give them a couple bucks. I'm not a 20%er when it comes to pizza
Most-
Oh,
delivery.
yeah, you-
Most places.
So
around
maybe
the-
maybe that
You're-
makes me a jerk.
You're getting some special toppings. I'll tell you that much. If you have the same guy that you get a lot, he's giving you something special.
That's why you spread it around too.
What,
You know,
Nathan?
that's-
Go ahead, Nathan.
First time I ever ordered a pizza delivery, the guy was like 20 minutes earlier than the person on the line told me he would be.
And you're like still naked.
I was still naked,
Yeah.
so I threw a blanket around myself and went to go grab my cash, and then I was like, oh, what am I gonna tip him? And I figured, okay, between me being naked and him doing such a good job, I figured I should throw in something good. So I gave him a whole 20 for it.
Wow.
Holy crap.
That's impressive.
I thought you
And then
just
you
said
said-
you were gonna drop the towel.
Yeah, I
and
was just like,
Give him
Here's your
something
tip.
Special.
give you. So I'll just give you just the tip
Then
for
you
this
said,
pizza.
"Are you in a hurry?"
Yeah. Yeah. That's.
No, my life is not a pornography movie.
You weren't like. I hope you
All
brought the
the
extra
time.
sausage I ordered.
All the time.
I love how you said it that way though. Not like shortened pornography.
Yes. That's the way that is.
My life is not a pornography.
The autobiography by Nathan Smith. My life is not a pornography. That's the name of your
Yeah.
your book.
My
Nathan.
life is not a pornography. The Nathan Smith story by Nathan Smith. With
pizza-
illustrations by Trevor.
The pizza man came and he did not deliver extra sausage
Narrated
this time.
by Nathan Smith.
Yeah,
Acted
narrated
by Nathan Smith. Starring Nathan Smith.
It's
Mike-
very awkward if there was extra sausage because it was a vegetarian pizza.
I got a vegetarian pizza
There
because
was-
I bring my own sausage.
I'd be
It's your pickup
Yeah.
line. Okay. Wow.
That's good. Yeah, pizza. This seems to be a point of contention in the chat with the toppings. Crazy says ham and cheese is the lamest sandwich. Oh, they're talking about
They're
sandwiches.
talking about fighting each other because Crazy was flaunting her, or Logan was flaunting her tub bucks by asking how many she had. That's what Crazy said.
like
he said,
he doesn't do that
"Quit
ever.
being so braggadocious, fail." And then
Wait.
it came into this fight that she said, "Fight me. You don't want to see my go ham and cheese on your
Oh, okay.
blank."
Roast
Yeah.
beef.
And
Yes. So
roast
then
beef
he
and-
returned the favor with saying, "Don't make me go all roast beef and provolone on you."
It's a lot of descriptive
something. I don't know.
sandwich toppings.
Yeah, well, it's because Logan hates.
Then he's asking
pork and cheese.
if there was a power outage based on cats
Yeah.
and bees. I don't know why.
What did you see a bee in here?
It looks like
I
it's
don't know what
bright
he's talking
in here,
about.
doesn't it?
Maybe he's yeah. Is it Was it because we were kind of late today?
That might have been.
Is it Fallout?
We
Jeremy?
were a little late, but that's all right. We were only a minute or so
It was
late.
like 6 minutes late.
Oh, Crazy's saying that he was here before we went live, and so he thought we were still just chatting in the chat.
Oh.
And he's like, I don't know what's going on. What's the deal?
Oh, okay.
What's going on?
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
I had a rough night the other night, guys.
Why is that?
Really?
I
Did you poop
decided
yourself?
to.
Did you poop the bed?
No, I tried to do that
Your pants, though?
earlier today, though, and
Okay.
that was.
Did it drip down the leg?
No, I made it to the bathroom in time. Thanks
Oh,
for
okay.
asking.
Uh,
No, it was so.
Did you Abraham Lincoln?
I'm not
don't
sure what
know
that
what- I
reference
don't know what
is.
that means.
DM me.
Hey guys, everyone in the chat, go
was
look
from
that
2
up on the
weeks ago.
internet.
That was our new word for farting.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
right.
Way to bring a call back, and then we all fail you.
Yeah, we failed you, Nathan. You
Yeah,
are
it's Trevor's fault.
Nathan is the historian, I believe,
Yeah.
in the tub.
Yeah.
He's just like, from henceforth we call farts Abraham Lincolns. We're just like, oh, we forgot, man.
I Abraham
so
Lincolned earlier.
You Abe Lincolned yourself.
I
and
did.
then,
No, so I like what was it? Tuesday, Forza 5 came out.
no, Forza
or
Horizon
Friday.
3.
Forza Horizon 3.
Or
Yeah, why did I
Friday.
say 5?
Or Friday.
Yeah, shut up. I didn't spend extra money for not getting
Trevor did.
all the extra stuff. I know, whatever. That's not what the story is
Trevor
about.
did.
I was the first one who did. I was a trendsetter.
I mean, you were the last one to play the game.
yeah.
No, I was
First
the
one
last
to pay
one.
for it. All right.
But anyway, so I was up late and finally went to bed. My wife has already been asleep, and I come around the corner of the bed, and I nailed my knee
Your
on
wife?
the corner.
This is descriptive and
No,
weird.
no, we're
Oh.
not talking about that.
Oh,
we're
sorry.
talking about me
There's a
against
poor
the
choice of
bed.
words in this context.
Yeah.
Whatever. I
would've said
I
back.
hit.
You,
I
you
bashed.
banged your knee.
I hit it.
Yeah. You hit that.
Really, there's no way I can describe this without you guys taking it down this road, is there? There's no way.
Well, one of us at least.
All right.
I'm not doing that.
Nathan, you got something?
Your knee came into contact with the bed at a painful amount of force.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
It
yeah,
was a
dude.
very painful amount of force.
Fist bump, Nathan.
Did you have a safe word?
So, no, there wasn't a safe word because the bed
Oh,
just
man.
took it to me.
No. Always have a safe word.
I literally I wasn't sure if I was bleeding. It was dark in the room.
Always have a
Oh
safe
my
word.
gosh.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I think Jeremy's onto something with this safe word. If the bed made you bleed.
Was it
Yes.
deathbed, the bed that eats?
Yeah.
So what? So you were in the dark. You hit your knee on this
Yep.
bedpost
My
overnight.
wife kind of pops her head
Does
up.
your
and she's
chewing
like,
gum
"What
lose
happened?"
its flavor?
Yes, my chewing gum lost its flavor. I don't.
Sorry, that's a song.
I don't know. I'm not familiar with the song.
Yeah, never mind. Does
Okay.
your chewing gum lose
Also,
its
if you ever
flavor
use
on the bedpost
handcuffs,
overnight?
Make sure they're breakaways.
You swallow it in spite.
That's not what we're talking
Good to
about.
know.
So what? So
Um,
what? Did you
so
get it checked out? Or?
I did no, but like it still is. There's a little bit of. I had a little goose egg on my knee.
Ooh.
It hurt. Like I literally laid there for a half hour and couldn't fall asleep. All right, Donald Trump.
Yeah. Wrong. Wrong. Did anybody watch those debates? Who watched
No,
the debate?
I didn't, because I already know the two characters.
I will admit I watched about 20 minutes of it.
We should watch the next one though.
Yeah. We got
Yeah.
some big plans. We got some real big plans,
Plans
coming
don't
up.
always come to fruition.
No, but we got some
No,
big
these
plans.
plans are gonna happen.
We
Yeah.
got some real big plans coming down the pipe. You guys better.
They're the biggest plans.
They're the best plans. We got the greatest plans. It's beautiful. The plan is beautiful. That's what I say. The plan is beautiful.
Beautiful.
And we want
We've
you
got
guys.
the best people
just,
working on
just
it.
please, we beg of you, if you're watching this, stay tuned. Stay
It
stay
is going to
alert.
be a Sunday night.
We're gonna have a special.
No, it could. Whatever happens is
potentially
coming. We don't know what.
we don't know what's gonna happen.
No,
It could. We could. You could maybe see an announcement as early as tomorrow.
is that right?
We might not. You may see something as early as tomorrow. I'll
All
leave
right.
it as that.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah, the debates happened. That was, it was disappointing as always because there's nobody to vote for because they're both lunatics. So that's our politic minute, right, Jeremy? Are you voting for Gary Johnson because you like the way he smoked that grass?
No, he is nut jobby.
Oh, he's nut jobby.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. What else? What are some of the other talking points that this candidate has?
What are we talking about?
Gary Johnson. That's you. That's Donald
Oh.
Trump. That's.
He can do this. His tongue.
Are you having a stroke? Are you
No,
okay?
that's what
Do we
that's
need
what
to, like,
that's what
call-
Gary Johnson thinks that he
Oh.
can do. He thinks that he could stand up on a debate stage and bite his tongue and still win.
Oh, okay.
I saw some interview with that, and I was like, okay, for being a third-party option that might be an option, you
That
just
didn't
lost.
have enough to get in the debate.
Yeah.
You just lost any respect that I had for you to even probably warrant a
I'll say
third-party
he's
vote.
the most liberal libertarian I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you who don't know what that is, it probably doesn't matter. You don't vote.
Me.
Yeah, it's a liberal libertarian. Crazy says he's voting for Johnson. He's going deep into in this race. He's really going to plow the competition. You know,
I thought that was gonna be.
That's what he-
I thought that was me.
but
Was
I don't
it
know
you?
if
It
I don't know
wasn't
if I don't know if Crazy's serious, but you know.
I'm
I
trying to
don't
figure out. I
think
feel like
Crazy's
there's a hidden
ever
meaning
serious.
there.
Crazy.
I don't
Let
know.
me just. I'm gonna tease this a little more. What if there was another? What if there was
Option.
another option for you to vote for? If there was
Someone
a
you
better
could really
candidate.
get behind.
someone that you really could put your faith in and you could actually
Yeah.
trust, like maybe you felt like you knew them on a personal level. If there was someone else you could vote for, you know, I just want to know, like maybe would you
Is it
consider it?
Vermin Supreme?
No,
No, not Vermin Supreme.
no.
Johnson.
Although
likes
he might be an
wieners.
option now that Gary Johnson's biting his tongue
I
to
would
get
say
into the.
I would rather a
debate.
candidate prefer
No.
to eat horses than give
That's-
them away.
Oh yeah.
I mean, what about Herman Cain? We should bring him back.
Oh my!
He's always a good
Mm.
candidate.
Can we get somebody to do a third term, like somebody that's
Oh,
that's
no.
almost good? I don't know.
Who?
No
Biden-
one really. It was a
Biden
stupid
should run.
idea. Most of like any of them
Nixon.
that I'd want to have a third
Yeah,
term are
that's
actually
not-
dead. So
you know that's not how that works, right, Kyle? Like third term
I know.
doesn't happen.
That's why I said, is
Did
there
you know
anyone that we could
technically-
bring back for a third term?
technically
Because it wouldn't happen anyway.
technically you can have a third term, but only in the case in which you were previously the vice president and you took over for the president because the president either died or resigned or was booted out. In which case you could finish their term and then you could take 2 additional sequential terms, which would then put you in 3-term territory. So that's interesting in case any of you care.
He's
Okay.
prepping
Oh
for his.
yeah,
he's prepping for his-
Then explain FDR.
Yeah.
All right, so
Blaine.
FDR
He had a
got
blanket on his
shot,
legs.
I'm
but
voting
there
for
was
Gary
actually-
Wieners.
There was actually 2 bullets, okay? There was the one from the bushes, and then there was the one from the window.
Oh, we're turning Logan against us.
Confusing acronymed named presidents.
Yep, intentionally.
Logan, if there was a party that was a new party that you
Yeah.
could get behind.
Yeah, a new party, like a politician you could vote for that you really believed in. Like, would you vote for him? I mean, that's all. We're gonna just leave it at that.
It's really about getting out the vote.
Yeah,
you know,
so we want to.
Yeah.
engaging the
Rock
populace.
the boat, kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, rock
Word.
it.
Let's all do that cool rock and roll symbol with our hands.
Which one is that?
No, that's so. Yeah.
This one?
Yeah, the bird. Yes.
Yeah, Nathan and I are on
No, it's
point. Look at that.
Oh, I didn't realize you were also doing that.
I mean, I had a little more wiggle variation with my fingers, but yeah, essentially the same thing.
Read my lips. No
Crazy
more
said,
taxes.
"Let's write in Nate. He promises 4 more years of hug cams."
Do you promise that?
Yeah.
4 more.
I feel like Nate.
Yes,
I feel like
I-
Nate.
I definitely do.
I kind of feel like Nate makes a good running mate.
Yeah, a
I
good
feel
running
like-
mate.
I feel like Nate would be a cabinet.
Good vice president.
Member. I think there's the czar of hugs.
Yeah.
Would be a adequate.
Hey, Skullbreaker.
title.
Skullbreaker 995.
Welcome to the chat.
Hi.
Thanks for coming, Nate.
Give us a
I
follow
feel
if you
like-
haven't already. I can't keep track anymore.
Yeah.
We've
We're
we've
just
hit
so
the point.
popular. Oh my gosh.
Well, no, we've hit the point where there's like more than 5 people that follow us.
Yeah.
So
Wow, Kyle.
Kyle's memory is limited to
Yeah.
5 people.
There's 5 of us, so that happened from the beginning.
So what were
Right.
you saying,
I
Nathan?
feel like once another candidate attached me as their running mate, I'd be fine. But I lack the ambition to get to that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well,
What
Nate,
if you-
I think you could be a good vice president.
His name rhymes with running mate.
He'd be fun. He'd be the drunk uncle that America needs.
So
Kinda like-
basically,
Kind of
Sober.
like Biden has been.
yeah,
You know.
he's like the new Biden.
Yeah.
You would swim naked in front of the Secret Service just to, kind of because you can.
Yeah, I like that. This This is. We need to get Nathan on a ballot somewhere as a vice president.
There's a lot of rumors that's been that's happened before, just because he just likes to do that. Because
Nathan or Biden?
Biden.
Okay.
He's just like, these guys are watching me all the time. Whatever. You like watching me so much. Let me go a little skinny dipping.
I'd totally do that.
They're trying to eat breakfast.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
Nathan, we know, would do that.
Yeah, that's not true.
Oh yeah.
Nathan's
not
like
true.
opportunity.
Hey, I see you had something about a movie trailer coming out. Did you want to talk about that
What
too?
happened?
Oh yeah, did you guys see the trailer for Passengers?
Yes.
No.
It's the one where
Chris
Chris
Pratt
Pratt
and-
cheats on his wife.
Okay.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, no, cheats on his real wife.
But it was for the movie, so it doesn't count.
With Jennifer Lawrence, you mean?
Yeah, with Jennifer Lawrence. Yeah.
What's his wife's name?
Oh gosh, now I just forgot. I can't believe I forgot it. She has a podcast. I know that. No,
She's
that
cool.
narrows it down to several million people.
she's the chick from the House Bunny.
Oh, that's right.
Today.
No, it's not Felicia Day. I can't think of it. This
Never.
is compelling.
This is compelling. Anyway, the movie looks like it's going to be.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks
Interesting.
interesting.
Gonna
I
be
hope
a
it's good.
movie.
I hope it's good. Why are you turning awkwardly towards me, Jeremy? It's really weird, especially with that
Because
hood.
my peripheral vision is lacking.
Okay, because of the hood. All right.
Now I just feel
I
ashamed
think-
or something.
I think I am blinded by my Pratt
snubbing
crush
you.
though.
Yeah,
I think-
I mean, Pratt, like, I see him in a movie, and I'm just like, oh, that's going to be great. I mean, it's
awesome.
Yeah,
like-
I
Trevor saw Magnificent Seven. He said
Yeah.
it was good.
I saw it
actually
too.
enjoyed it much.
That sounds
Much
interesting.
enjoyment.
I mean, it wasn't something that you're like, oh, this is going to be a great artsy or like change your
Oh,
life type of
no.
movie, but it was a good
I
entertaining.
only watch movies if they change my life.
It was a good entertaining western.
Yeah, it was.
Well,
it was,
but
it was
you
really
only
good.
know they change your life because the critics told you so.
Yeah, if the critics
Right.
say this will change your life,
They're like, oh, okay.
Well, and-
well, in that case,
You
I'm
do
gonna
have
watch
you do
it.
have Chris Pratt and a whole bunch
Okay,
of other
well,
people
it'll
that are
probably-
shooting cowboy
Yeah.
guns.
it'll probably change my life then.
I don't think I've actually ever seen. Man, what's his name now?
I don't
Chris
know.
Pratt, Denzel Washington,
Denzel.
He's. I think
not
he's
Denzel Washington, Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hawke. I don't think I've actually seen him in something. He was really good in this.
You've never seen him in
I
anything?
don't think I have.
Did you not watch Training Day?
No.
Oh, Trevor.
No.
Trevor was probably like it was rated R. He was probably too like little when it
Trevor,
came out.
go watch that movie right now. Yes, Nathan.
Yeah.
I also did not see Training Day.
Oh!
It's not that I didn't like Training Day that much.
Training
I've
Day was a
seen it.
good movie.
I didn't care for
I
it.
didn't see it either, but
Is this going to be another Top Dog where everyone talks it up so much, or Top Gun?
No.
I was
And
just
then I
talking it
finally-
down.
what are you
by
talking?
the way,
Top
Nathan
Gun
just-
was a
yeah.
good movie. What are you talking about?
yeah, that's
Why
the.
are
I
you
didn't
Why are you
see what
saying
the hype
Top
was
Gun
on
is
it.
not a
Oh
good
man,
movie?
Top Gun isn't that the movie where Tom Cruise cracks those eggs on that lady's tummy and cooks them?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
even remember that.
I've never seen it.
Because she was so hot, and then the eggs like cooked on it.
Or was that the one that
Oh wait,
he
that
was
was Hot
sliding
Shots.
on his...
That was Hot Shots. Never mind.
underwear?
That was the Top Gun parody movie. Never mind. That's a good movie. Hot
yeah.
Shots is good.
Sounds like a
Oh.
good movie.
It's really cool.
Ooh, Crazy Legs. I'm with you there. I want to see Masterminds. That looks pretty funny.
Yeah, that does look funny. I like Zach.
Zach's hilarious.
His interview with Hillary between two ferns was pretty
Ferns.
good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah. No Top Gun, not in the egg movie. Yeah, sorry. Okay.
We're good.
Yeah.
It's time for the only news stories worth talking about.
All right, it is time.
You are so annoying tonight, Jeremy. Why are you hitting me with your hoodie straps?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Jeremy.
You do know what you're talking
I don't know what
about.
you're talking about. What
Jeremy,
hoodie?
why are you hitting him with your hoodie straps?
Is that a euphemism?
I don't know. Is it?
No,
I don't know.
That was what you were doing.
It's a euphemism. It's a very poor one.
Is it? Is it really a poor
what
one?
What are you talking about?
What are you guys talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't
what are
know.
you-
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
What are you guys talking about?
What?
I just realized that I had the wrong browser window selected. So just give me a second.
I was wondering why.
This
Well, you
news
see,
You want me to
we're
hit the news
talking
thing again?
about-
You want me to hit the news thing
we're
again?
talking
Not yet, 'cause
about
I'm not
how
ready.
Australia is slowly turning into the world of Mad Max.
Australia is?
Is it really?
Is it drying out?
Is Jeremy?
I'm trying to buy him time.
Is
Well,
Jer-
I did hear that it's moved like 10 feet or so, or like 4 feet in the last 20 years or something. The
What,
continent
Australia?
itself, yeah.
How does that turn it into the world of Mad Max?
Because it's 4 feet away from where it was.
Okay, I think I'm ready now.
It's okay though.
It's time for the only news stories worth talking about.
All right, our first story, actually, it's not the next story. It comes to us from thehill.com.
What the hell?
Under the hill and
Said-
over the hill, my path that led me.
It says, House panel looking into Reddit post about Clinton's email server. Ooh, politics.
Politics. Yeah, that's a nice lead-in with that. The government is looking into these emails still.
Yeah.
And now there is indications that there was an IT specialist who worked on Hillary Clinton's private server
It's Jeremy.
and had posted on Reddit asking for advice on how to be able to mask a VIP's email address from a bunch of archived emails. Said basically they don't want the VIP's email address exposed to anyone and want to be able to either strip it or replace the email address in the to and from fields in all of the emails we want to send out. So this is something that is from an account. I guess
Well, they're obviously not a very good IT guy if they had to ask the question.
the post itself is, well, yeah, you're probably right. The post
Not that
itself has
hard.
been deleted, but it still is,
on the
the
internet.
age of the internet. Pictures have happened.
I love how like Reddit is always trying to like play like gumshoe detective or like try to find lost people and like
Well, 'cause,
they're
yeah.
always getting involved. And this time they might have actually got kind of close to
They got
helping
someone,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think they.
Because the suspicion is that this was this guy's Reddit account.
Yeah. So, anyways, it's just kind of interesting.
That
I
would
don't
be
know.
an interesting change.
What's that?
I mean, if she got convicted of something.
Oh yeah.
She's not going to.
She's-
She's
she's got
too
too
far
much
gone.
money.
They- They already said they're not going to convict her because she is who she is. So,
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Well,
But
it is
this
what
is
it
a good time to mention that if you are on Reddit, go and subscribe to our subreddit,
Oh, yeah,
it's
do
called
that.
Men in a Tub.
Yeah, if you like Reddit, Reddit's
Yeah.
cool. It's a place to find news, but don't use it too much because that's probably where we get a lot of our stories from.
Jeremy.
Okay, so,
Yeah. And Jeremy will beat you in his score.
yeah.
No,
he'll
Eric
challenge
is
you
way
for
ahead.
Karma.
He's good at stories.
Uh,
I'll just ask you to upvote everything I
I'm
write.
curious.
Go subscribe.
WashingtonExaminer.com
Yeah.
brings us this thumbs up Obama story. It says scientists who named parasite after Obama meant it as a compliment.
Yep.
Yes,
pretty
there is a
good.
scientist who has named a new species of parasite after President Obama and has defended his decision, saying that he actually had 2 other people that had named parasites after him as a compliment.
Yeah.
And that he had named his new species Bactrimma obamai,
So there's an actual parasite out
Yes.
there that is named
which
after Obama.
it is a flatworm that lives in the blood system of the hosts they
Uh-huh.
inhabit. Platt said that while parasites can kill their hosts, they're also beneficial in the long term because the hosts that survive the parasite often emerge stronger than ever.
So basically,
Thoughts?
he's saying that Obama is a blood-sucking worm.
No, he didn't say that.
That's
It's a compliment.
that's what it is, though.
He said that if you survive it, it makes you stronger. So
So if
we've-
we survived
we're-
Obama,
we've survived. Yeah, that's what
America
he's
is
saying,
stronger.
right? Is that what he's saying, Nathan?
Yes.
That's like
I'm-
that sounds like an insult.
Nathan doesn't seem like he knows.
What?
Do you have any thoughts on this?
Yes.
It amuses me.
I'm just trying to
I'm
think
sorry,
of...
you got me curious, so now I'm checking out everyone's Reddit karma.
He's looking for other
Mine's
stuff.
not much. I
I don't
am
even
kind of...
know what Jeremy and Trevor's are.
Oh,
That's
We'll
okay.
forward them to you
We'll
later.
see it.
But thus far, I am in the lead.
What's your credit? What's your karma?
741.
Ooh,
Whoa.
I don't know if I'm friends with you
Nice.
on Reddit. I need to do that.
Yeah, we need to get that accomplished later.
I thought
Um,
Eric
I
was
do
in
kind
the
of-
thousands.
Trevor, what was your thought?
So I do kind of feel bad for these because I mean these
The
guys
parasites?
probably are dedicated to finding parasites. You know, maybe they're I don't know, but I mean, who do you name these things after? You know, you're just like I'm gonna honor my daughter
yeah.
by naming this parasite after her, and then she grows up and she's just like I hate you.
Yeah.
Why would you name them after anything?
I don't know. You're a
them.
scientist. That's what you do. You name things.
Then
after
can't you just
people.
name it like
Name him after yourself. You're the founder. It's like
yeah? This one's called Jeremy because he looks like me. He's got a little beard.
no, you got to make
Well,
it sound scientific. It's like Jeremopoulos.
Well, they have the Latin name and then the common name. or
Maribelophilia
the
Jeremy.
scientific name.
Okay. Well,
How do you say your name in Latin?
Homo sapiens.
Glorious.
Homo sapien.
That's
I don't think
awkward.
that's what it is. Man, the chat is just still going nuts about last week.
Oh, they want to
About-
see
about-
shirts off and stuff.
Yeah, shirts off and Harambe.
Uh-huh.
They
You have quite the carpet.
I do. I guess. I don't.
Yeah.
I have a
Chest
chest. There's some
carpet.
hair there.
Yeah.
The dirty
Um,
pillow carpet.
It sounds like Login is saying something about how Trevor didn't want to show off some of his bod.
We tried.
We tried to
did
get him
try.
to take his shirt off. It didn't work.
Didn't want to do it.
You're not ready for it.
Nathan will take his off.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Don't do it, Nathan.
No, don't do it, Nathan.
Not live.
I mean, not right now, but maybe later.
Yeah, later.
Okay.
Send pictures.
You
to
should get
Twitter.
your own Twitch channel and see how long it takes you to get taken down.
That would be amazing.
That would be interesting.
I would love that. Could we?
Am I actively trying to get taken
No,
down,
just-
or
just-
am I just?
No, just
Maybe
subtly.
it's just a creative stream of him just sitting there without his shirt on.
You creatively paint your own chest, like your nipples and stuff. Like you
Oh,
just get paint.
That would work because it's artistic.
Yeah, and you do like really dumb paintings. It's
No,
like
no,
a
no. He
smiley
uses-
face with your nipples.
No, no.
and, like-
He uses his chest to paint something else.
Oh, that'd be fun too.
Yeah.
Nipple paintings.
It's like some mod from Big Lebowski type stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll think about it. That'd be another stream.
Login would like a parasite named after her, and Crazy
Oh.
says it should be called Logamoabe, right?
Amoeba.
Loamoeba.
Look amoeba.
All right.
Moabe.
Moabe.
Shut up.
It's just like
Moabe.
Kujimi.
Kujami.
Kujami. Kujami.
Shut up.
The great Kujami.
Careful when you scroll down in this next one,
Why?
because there's a video that's got a lot of
Oh.
stuff in it.
Stuff. I like stuff. All right, this next story comes from, I don't know, a place with a terrible logo.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
OneAngryGamer.net. It says, YouTube heroes will allow people to mass flag videos, moderate content.
Yeah, YouTube is introducing a new feature that is a service called YouTube Heroes, and they are going to be allowing people to gain points and level up. What are you doing? What is wrong with you tonight?
Guys, you're in the little window right now, so they can't even tell what's going on.
Just,
So.
you
just
just
read the
keep-
story.
I'm trying to. You
All
get
right,
out of my
well,
get out
anyways.
of my space.
Kyle can't handle it.
I can't handle it. It's weird. And YouTube is trying to clean up YouTube, and they're going to have people try to do stuff with this in this Heroes thing. I the whole thing
Whoa,
kind of
what?
seems weird.
Scroll down to see the red video link, which is the...
You want us to watch it?
No, just
No,
leave it right
just-
there for a second.
I don't want to leave it right here.
Leave it right there for a second.
No, he
I don't
doesn't want to
wanna
leave it
leave it
right
right
there.
there.
Oh, sorry.
now I'll
you
leave it
can
there.
leave it right
No,
there.
that's fine now. Yeah.
So, this is the thumbnail the thumbnail that they picked for the video,
Yeah.
and I've had numerous people tell me that this is a graphic representation of something more questionable. I'm wondering if that was intentional.
I don't see it. I really don't.
There's like a circle or a hole, and the word glory.
I see YouTube heroes
Yes.
because heroes
Yeah.
deserve
Yeah.
a little glory.
Okay.
See, I don't think I would have thought of that, except that you actually said that.
Now-
so
now
Oh,
you can't
because it's
stop
like
thinking
it's
about
like
it.
a hole,
That
and
says
it's like a
glory.
hero like is going in the hole.
Yeah, for
So-
glory.
So it's like this weird thing where it's like, yeah, okay, but the whole it's just like it's kind of like
It's-
ironic or something. Is that what you're getting at?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure people are only saying that because their only thought for a circle is, oh, that's where that goes.
You know what it could be is because YouTube, so we're actually looking down
Yes,
the tube of
we are.
you.
And that's
We're
where the
looking
heroes are.
Down your tube.
And,
Yeah.
and because you're looking down the tube, and you're
Well, that's what I'm
you-
calling it from
you
now
deserve
on.
the glory.
What? Calling
The
what?
tube of you.
Tube of
Yeah.
you.
Crazy just said leave it at Jeremy to find the glory hole.
Well,
Why
thank-
did you say it?
we kept beating around that bush?
He
but-
said the G word.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway,
Yeah,
So-
it's
they got
basi-
tons of downvotes.
Yeah, there's a lot of downvotes on this. That as far as like their thumbs up was 900 at least at the time that this was printed, or
You should
posted.
go to it and see what's
993 thumbs up to 17,632 votes down.
Wow.
We'll probably get kicked off for this. Yeah.
Should we not show it?
Yeah, don't do the audio, though.
Oh, jeez.
There's a lot more.
Look at that.
836,000 down, thumbs down compared to 25,000 up.
Yeah.
They stopped within the first, hour. They stopped comments on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's a...
There's
People
so many
are so upset.
response videos that have come out. Well, and some of it, too, is
Well,
that
let's-
they're giving the option of being
someone-
able to do, if you get up to a certain level with policing content and whatnot, you would have the access to be able to mass flag videos and moderate content.
So you guys
Yeah.
realize I'm going to join this and play it like a
literally
game.
take down a channel by yourself.
Yeah.
Once you reach
If you get high enough, I don't think that it's something that you can just.
But you can even reach that level before you're ever contacted by YouTube, because
Which
that
is
comes at a later level.
insanity.
This is
It's
the best online multiplayer game ever.
But they're
And
not...
Jeremy's going to be at the top level.
It's the
real
most
soon.
dangerous game.
But they're not
I'm
gonna...
in.
They're not going to take down, the big guys, though, right?
I
mean,
hope
it's not,
I hope
it's
I
not-
get high enough I can.
But it's not going to... I don't think even the higher ones, because they're the ones
Yeah.
making YouTube all the money. So, YouTube's not going to let them, take down... Who's going to get hurt is the little guys like Min in a Tub, who Jeremy says some racist slur, and then we get taken down
Wow,
forever.
really? Because I'm the
And
one.
then, or, well, it's probably Kyle. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
The noodle making thing. But
Sorry, guys. It was a good run.
Okay.
yeah, I don't know. I just I don't know.
Or
This
we
is-
get all of our fans to become,
and just take down everyone but
Yeah.
us. We are you.
They're similar to that.
We are
should
the
get rid
tube
them.
of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are the you.
Look down our hole that is our tube.
There you go. You I guess if you guys want to call that a call to arms or something,
Yeah.
it
Go
was
become
really
YouTube
weak,
heroes.
but you could be a hero
Heroes.
if you want.
Oreos? Now I'm hungry.
We could be heroes
Yeah.
just for one day.
Crazy remembers.
What's that song from Drive?
Yeah, Nate did use that G word a couple
Yeah.
weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Nathan might be the one that gets flagged for that. Don't take our video down, okay? Please just
Yeah.
leave it there. It's fine. Nobody
SJ
cares.
Dubs.
This next
right.
story comes from TheVerge.com. It says Snapchat unveils $130 connected sunglasses, and rebands as Snap Inc.
Yeah, they are no longer going to be Snapchat, or at least their corporate entity is no longer going to be Snapchat. They are now Snap Inc. They have put out these glasses that are going to be $130 each. They are called Spectacles,
They're ugly.
and they've got cameras on both sides of the glasses there that will take snaps for you. So
Why do they need it on both sides? Are they doing 3D imaging or something?
yeah, so it's supposed to give they have 115 degree lenses, which the company says more closely approximates a person's field of vision. So the cameras record circular video according
Yeah,
to
they're gonna be fisheye.
according to one of the article, or one of the people that had first reported this. So it's an effort to create a playback experience that simulates your natural point of view.
That's weird.
Looks like Nathan has a pair. Do yours work?
Yours work, Nathan?
Do your
yeah.
glasses work? They do. Okay, great.
This simulates my natural field of vision. It's almost like I'm actually seeing.
It's colorblind vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
We should buy Nathan, chip in and get him some of them colorblind glasses and see if it fixes him.
Oh yeah.
For my variation of colorblindness, it has a 50% chance of doing anything.
Oh, really?
Have you tried them?
Yeah. I
We're
have
gonna-
not. I've only
we're gonna
seen
do-
them in the online store, so I was like, I am not pulling the trigger.
They're
So we
pretty
need to raise some.
expensive.
We need to raise some
We'll
funds for
raise
Nathan.
some funds. Let's get a GoFundMe, and then we'll do a reaction video for YouTube. We'll
Yeah.
be trying it on.
Yeah.
Nathan,
Yeah.
this is what an underripe banana.
What
looks
color
like.
is this, Nathan? It's not red. It's brown.
Okay, for those listening at home, that is an actual thing that Trevor just referenced.
What?
Because when he and I were in school together, I would keep coming up to people in the cafeteria and go, "Is this banana ripe?" I don't don't even.
That is true. I do remember that.
because you couldn't tell if it was green or yellow.
I just remember the
Because
days.
I ate so many unripe bananas. They do not taste very good.
Just wait till they have all those black spots on it.
Yeah, then you're fine. You're fine.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Crazy's wondering if they got night vision on those glasses. So during your intimate times with your bed, Kyle.
You mean when my knee and my bed
Yes.
Bang.
decide to have a all-out brawl at 1 in the morning?
A tryst.
Yeah.
A tryst?
A tryst.
I don't know. I think these are weird, and I mean everything's weird anymore. So just it's awesome. We live in a weird time.
Yeah,
and
we
let's
do
just
live in a weird time.
Embrace the weird and move on. Like who cares, right? Get some cool weird glasses that just snap your whole life to the world, and it's fun.
I just want to know that the thing that it doesn't say in here is whether or not you actually get any UV protection from them.
Oh,
Because that's the important thing here. If you don't, why would you spend $130? If you do, then maybe it's a good deal. 2 cameras and UV protection.
I heard you do get EV protection.
what's
So
that?
if you're ever out in the tall grass and a wild Eevee appears,
Oh no!
Nate's got that Pokemon jokes.
Nathan strikes again. Just the kind of thing that our country needs.
If the glasses worked with Pokemon Go.
Ooh,
Man.
ooh,
that'd be augmented reality right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Be cool. It's coming soon. All right, let's move on to the
Maybe
next.
those will be the next kind of glasses Snap makes.
The next story comes from CNN.com, and it's a doozy of a story. This the son of a Chinese billionaire bought his dog 8 iPhone 7s.
okay, this one's been on our agenda for 2 weeks, and I've been so curious about it, but I've waited.
That dog has
What is
gotten
it?
a lot of things.
Well, it's pretty much that. There's not a whole lot more to it other than the fact that this guy is rich and he likes to flaunt it. Thus, he bought
His dog
8 iPhone 7s.
His dog in this picture just looks like, I wish he would throw the ball with me. And it's just
yeah.
like, and it's got like his stack of 8 iPhone 7s. He's like, I hate my life.
Is that another dog right behind it, or is that a stuffed
That's
animal?
a
it's
stuffed
like
animal.
a pillow
The
or something.
eye?
pillow.
Are you sure? Because
Yeah.
it looks
Yeah.
like it's like got an eye closed.
Right here? Yeah, that's
think
like a
it's a
pillow.
pillow
It's like
with
a
a picture
picture
of
or
a dog
something.
on
Yeah.
it.
Well, if it is
Oh,
another
it is
dog,
a
that's
picture.
the
Okay.
that's the disgruntled one that doesn't get anything.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, does he spoil this one? And
But
Yeah.
the dog,
Sorry, anyhow.
but this was released on the dog's, on all of the dog's social media accounts, including
Oh.
Twitter.
He was just bragging.
So this guy,
Their
this
version
guy
of Twitter.
is his dad is rich, and so he just buys tons of stuff. What was this? A couple years ago when the Apple Watches first came out.
Yeah, he had a watch
he
on every
bought-
single paw.
He bought 2 watches for the dog.
Seriously.
And,
But they were
yeah,
$30,000 edition.
$37,000.
The 24 karat gold.
Jeez. What
All
a
right.
moron.
Here's what you do with two of those watches. You hook them together and make it a collar, and then he looks like Doug from Up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Squirrel.
And Crazy's asking if didn't an iPhone 7 blow up in its packaging recently? I don't know if that's true. I haven't heard that, but if it did, I'm sure Apple like hushed it real quick.
Yeah.
Like, shh, don't say
They
anything.
killed the entire family.
Yeah, they just put them out. They're like, don't.
So what I
We're
think,
not having a see.
Apple took a pillow and just went, no.
Yeah.
here's what
Doesn't
I think
happen.
the best part of the story, in my opinion, is his father appeared on one of the state television shows to address the controversy over everything that he's been doing, and he blamed his son's behavior on his Western schooling.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yes, because all of us in the West buy 8
Yeah.
iPhones for
Yeah.
our dogs. I mean, actually, I did only buy 10 for my dog this time because I was like, last time I bought 15, and she just didn't seem to really
Yeah.
like respect me for that. Like I was like, I went out of my way, I bought you 15 iPhones, and you just kind of looked at me.
I mean, you only need one of each color and size.
Yeah.
Obviously.
So this time I went 10, but next time I don't know. I might only get her 5.
Yeah.
I mean, that kind of makes sense coming from an officially communist country. That
Because the dog's gonna
that
share
really would be
those.
the bad influence.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's true.
those stupid
Right.
Americans.
So when the dog's done with
Yeah.
can I get a watch?
Whoa.
When the dog's done
Hey.
with them, they'll be in little tiny pieces.
I don't care. It's 24 karat gold. It is worth something to someone else.
Jeremy's gonna melt
To answer
them
the
watch.
question,
Fair
I,
enough.
It does look like there was an iPhone 7 that has exploded reportedly in the packaging.
Whoa.
But it doesn't look like it's something that's a mass thing like the Note.
Not yet, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Trevor,
It's actually
Trevor,
a-
when's yours showing up?
Russia
Tomorrow?
is
Tomorrow.
Okay,
Yeah.
hopefully. Let us
Russia
know.
is actually-
I'll keep my heads up.
Yeah.
And hopefully on.
Your head's up.
Yeah, he's got
My
more.
head
than,
up,
He's
sorry.
got more than one. Don't.
Yeah,
why are
keep
you
your-
questioning this? All right. So this next story comes from the Huffington Post. It says this man just invented deep fried water because, of course, it's deep fried water. I mean,
Yeah.
There's a subtitle.
He,
Being a bad influence.
Oh no! Did your mouse die again?
yeah. Just go with it.
Okay. So there is a man who decided that there. Well, I don't know if this is like I think it's just a website that's like a stupid hackathon that is stupid shiz no one needs and terrible ideas. And this guy decided he was going to try and deep fry water. So what he did, and if we can get the video eventually, we'll look at it here.
We'll be there soon. I'm sure.
We'll get there soon. What he did, and you don't
Trackpad.
see it in the video itself, but he uses calcium alginate, which is a gelatinous substance that's that
Made from balls.
Still
Yeah.
looks like water.
Essentially, it keeps the water. It allows the water to kind of pool up like it would if you were, out in outer space without gravity, and so it's kind of sitting there. And then he very carefully breaded it and then deep fried it, and he was successful in it.
Should we watch the video?
Yeah, let's
I
watch
don't
it.
know if you've ever thrown water on hot grease, but this is not something you just want to try at home.
Where'd Nathan go?
Nathan is in a Tums commercial.
You were having trouble showing the video, so I pulled it up.
Oh no, we got it.
We got it, Nathan.
Oh,
Thanks, Nathan.
Thanks, Nathan.
Yeah, turn the channel back to you.
Okay,
Okay.
so he's putting his
This
water
is
balls.
And
super dangerous.
They did it in a
so
they
it's-
kind of sped it up a little bit, so he didn't do that as fast as it looks like he did.
So it's
Well,
like,
it's super dangerous.
is it?
Put water. Go
Well,
boil
I know
some
that,
oil
but
and throw water
he's
in
putting
it.
a lid on. He's fine. So and then so it's like Jello. He's boiling. For
Kind of.
frying for the
I'm
most
gonna
part.
get you a video of how bad it can be.
I know how bad it
I
is.
know,
I've
but I
seen-
want to know.
How bad what is?
When you put water in hot oil, it's bad.
But it's breaded.
Yeah, it's breaded, so it's cute. Oh, he's gonna
So
cut it
he's
open
gonna cut it open, and
and water.
there's water.
Oh, weird. Wonder what that tastes like. Fried water, I bet.
He said it tasted like a terrible what was he just the most bland, terrible breading you've ever had.
Ew, he's drinking the water.
Yeah.
That's gross. Well, the
So-
internet will never cease to bring us terrible ideas. But hey, if we want
Right.
fried water, I bet there's probably a restaurant that's going to serve it and like put
Why not?
like toppings on it or
It'll probably be
Hey,
like.
man,
To be
that's not
perfectly
fan.
honest, my fear of heights actually started in 7th grade at summer
Yeah.
camp.
Do you
Yeah.
have the urge to
Oh,
vent?
really?
What?
what is this? Why
Yes,
is
I
this
would
so-
like to add cheese sticks for $5.
But find
Oh,
yourself
she's it's just her. That's the way. That's Rachel. That's just the way Rachel always is. She always has the cheese sticks,
What are we even looking at?
and she always talks down to her noodle maker.
This is dumb.
Mannequin.
Oh jeez.
That's weird. Yeah, I don't know why that happened. That was strange. Let's move to the next.
Try this at Ho.
story.
What are you, Jeremy?
Ah,
You're just making things
Home,
bad.
Home, yeah. Home, he needs a home. All right, comes from CBCnews.ca. No, CA, it's actually Canada.
Canadians.
Cancer fighting tea set for clinical trials in Ontario.
Yeah, they are going to be doing some trials with a weed, basically a not weed, but I mean it is a weed.
Dopamine.
Dandelion root tea.
This
That
kid,
is-
this is like a 12-year-old, isn't he? Like, he shouldn't be in there. There's like two.
they
two.
start them young in Canada.
There's like 3 toddlers in a lab coat, I think is what this picture is of. And they put like glasses on him. And
See, this is what socialism leads to.
oh, okay.
yeah.
Are you-
Socialized medicine means you get tea for your cure for cancer.
You want the tea.
Really,
So it
this
looks
will
like
help
30 patients with blood cancers will have to are basically going to be trying this out in a clinical level. So
It is Doogie Howser. Thanks, man.
yeah, Max, welcome back.
Yeah, I don't. I guess. I mean, this is. I guess tea is good. I don't.
Well, it just proves that weed's important. You know,
People have been drinking dandelion tea for a while, haven't they? They just now decided it doesn't give you cancer. I mean, like in 3 years, it's going to give you cancer, but right now it doesn't. Like, right now, it cures cancer.
That saves
Well,
ya.
if you rub the flour on your face and it turns yellow, then you have cancer.
Oh, okay.
That's
It's
how it works?
It's like a test.
Yeah.
Type of thing, like
I didn't know that.
Well, what they're saying so far is it appears to correlate with cancer going into remission at a surprisingly fast rate. However, they're advising that it would have adverse effects if you're also on chemotherapy.
oh,
Interesting.
don't do it then.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do it then.
The dandelions do not like the chemo.
But of course, none of this is official until we've gone through.
But
the
it's
clinical
science.
Well, right now they just see a correlation. They're just in studies. They haven't actually done any chemical studies. I've had.
Yeah. To quote Jesse,
Science.
Pinkman.
science B.
Really, even a quote if you have to censor half of it?
Yeah.
Hey,
I
we're
know.
a family-friendly show, Nathan.
Yeah, he didn't want to offend any female dogs out there.
Well, I would've gone
they're
with the time
people
when he goes,
too.
Yeah, science, buddy.
Yeah.
I thought it was a science bee.
Yeah, like a bzzz.
Like a bee. They buzz, 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 buzz.
Flying bees.
See, I think Science B, and I think the Nasonex commercials.
Yeah. This next story comes from Man in Red Under. Oh no, that's not the story. This comes from the Lexington, Kentucky Herald Leader. So it's Kentucky.com. They own that. They own that Kentucky domain.
That's right.
It says man in red underpants rams stolen police car into mobile home.
Superman.
So this guy is out in his red underwear, right?
Superman.
And he punches he punches a hole in the window
'Cause he's
of the
Superman.
car and leaves a dent. Yes, we can read. Just give it, let it breathe. Let it breathe.
Because he's Superman.
Please.
Because it's Superman.
Because he's Superman,
He's
Kyle.
Superman.
I don't
Hey, I
think
think
he's
he's Superman.
actually Superman just because he has a lot of strength and is wearing red underwear.
Yeah,
that
that's how it
doesn't
works.
No, there's no cape.
I'm pretty sure that qualifies you as Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I don't know anything about the world.
Superman. Man is something that should
Fine,
be overcome.
he's Superman. He got tased like 15 times.
See?
And
Only Superman could withstand 15 tasers.
Yeah.
Exactly. Normal human fall under at least
right.
Yeah, like
10.
4 or
He had
5.
superhuman
Yeah.
strength, which clearly means he's Superman.
Yep.
He got into the patrol car, tried to run over officers, and rammed a mobile home off its blocks. He is a 35-year-old man who punched a beach-sized ball dent into the car's windshield
Because he's Superman.
and shook officers off, got into the car despite 4 shocks from a stun gun. They say that he had been tearing things up after smoking a synthetic marijuana called Mojo, and he was arrested on charges of attempted murder of a police officer, resisting police, felony, auto theft, and damage to property. He's probably not going to be smoking any of that good stuff anymore
Because he's Superman.
because he's Superman and he's
Yeah.
going to be in a super jail.
Yeah.
This just in, it was apparently crazy.
Crazy legs, huh?
Yeah.
Was it crazy? Crazy.
That's what he said in the chat.
Put your undies away. Keep your pants on
Yeah.
over your undies.
Pants are always on in this tub,
Hopefully the undies are too.
aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, Nathan.
Nathan, don't give away your secrets.
Or our secrets.
I am
We'll
currently
never
wearing
tell.
pants.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll
Thank you.
use the word always, which is inaccurate.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, that's not. It's definitely inaccurate. Our highest paying Patreon fans know. What's that?
Why is this crazy is making a throwback reference to the classic tub. He said he got tased in real life, and he called you guys back in 2009. Tell you about it.
Wow. Wow.
That is
That's
that
way.
is from the
Classic
dark
tub.
caverns.
From the first venture.
No, I think that was 2.
Was it 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was 2.
Wait,
One is
I don't
the
I didn't
one.
realize Crazy has actually been watching us this long.
The original
Oh, yeah.
shall not be named.
I don't think he
Two.
watched season 1 because we weren't live on the internet. That was just
That's
a
right.
iTunes
We were live
podcast.
on the internet on 2.
Yeah.
And he was under. Okay.
Yeah,
I vaguely remember that now. Now that you stated your name,
Yeah.
that we won't repeat.
Yeah, Frank.
It's Kyle who has
Guys-
lots
guys-
of tests.
Can I just say, clickbait is hilarious.
Sometimes.
It just makes me laugh. Like some picture that's got Hillary Clinton's head photoshopped on a lady in a swimsuit with like stars on it, and it's just
The
like
swimsuit.
She's wearing a star-spangled swimsuit.
star-spangled swimsuit. I mean, because
Kaepernick ain't gonna kneel for that one. If you know what I'm saying. High five.
Or is he?
Maybe. Yeah. I don't know.
Oh man.
Wow.
Why'd
Why'd
we
you
go there?
All right,
'Cause
this
it's
next
Jeremy.
story, next story comes from the Independent. This is Irish news. This is from .ie. Wow, we're all over the world.
all over the world.
I don't know if
In
I
a
can
tub.
do an Irish accent.
You'd swear the horse did it.
Yeah, that's bad.
Do
thanks.
it. Do it. Let's have
Nathan.
Let's have,
Sorry.
Nathan, do it.
All right, what do you want me to read?
The title
what
of the
what the
story.
guy said.
You'd swear a horse did it. That's what you need to say.
I could do it, but people would say I was racist, as always.
yeah, we don't want to get kicked
Yeah,
off.
shut
Oh,
up.
you'd swear a horse did it.
Oh, that
There
was
we go.
great. Yeah. Mine's
Yeah.
terrible.
Who repeatedly defecates outside his shop.
Wait, say it again. It got cut off because the internet got weird.
You'd swear a horse did it. Dublin, my shop owner hunts for man who repeatedly defecates outside his shop.
That's fantastic.
You
Um,
definitely swear it was a horse.
I like that there's a toilet
Yeah.
sitting there.
They that is because he has set that outside after the incidents.
What?
There is a guy that had been just defecating
Oh,
his brains out outside the shop, and so in an attempt to try and keep his street clean, he set up a toilet outside, and I believe there's
flush?
toilet paper right there as well. I don't know if it flushes or not, but it's happened repeatedly.
I think it's just sitting there. Is that all toilet paper? That's
I think
a
so
lot.
because they said that part of the shop is a like a home type of shop or something, so they have toilet paper. So they just grabbed it from out back and left it outside in hopes that this man would no longer poop outside. And I don't know if it's actually working or not.
I had a
Man,
dream
that's-
about an outside toilet in Ireland once.
You had a dream about an outside toilet in Ireland.
Story
Well, what
time
if-
with Nathan.
Yeah, let us hear it.
Well, that's literally the only thing I remember from the dream, just that there was an outside toilet in Ireland and I was using it.
Why was it in Ireland?
One or
though?
two.
I don't
Or
remember.
both. Were you one or two in it?
I don't remember. Probably two.
It does
Okay.
kind of remind me of that part. Crazy. He said it reminds him of the Jackass video where one of the guys poops in a model toilet in the store.
Yeah, in the hardware store.
Yeah, that one was just fantastic.
Yeah. I like that one because that's when the guy like pooped his pants in the van on the way to that when they were gonna shoot that scene and they had to shoot it like another day.
Yeah, they had to go another day because everyone was like throwing up in the back of the van because of the smell and stuff. Max has puns. He says it worked in a pinch, but look what happened in the end. But of course, with two T's.
But I see
Yeah.
what you did
Yeah,
there.
the pinching.
The pinching, the butts.
In the end.
The end.
I don't know that the end had anything to do with it.
Oh.
No, that was the first one I picked up on.
The end?
the pinch.
The end.
Always happens.
Oh,
in
it
the
comes
end.
out. The butt comes. It's the butt's the end, like your
It's
rear end.
Yeah.
Your rear end
Yeah.
butt thing. Okay. All right. This next story comes.
That's not supposed to be the next story.
That's not the
there's
next
there's
story.
other stories still.
Sorry, Kyle.
There's at least one more.
Cool it,
I
bro.
skipped a bunch. I just wanted
No,
to
you
skip
you
it.
skipped just one.
I just wanted to skip.
You
all
don't
of
want to
them.
skip this one. This one we need to talk about.
That's why. Okay, good.
we need to talk about
This
this
next story comes from CNET.com. It says polyester pants dampen rat sex appeal. Is that IG?
I thought they learned this in the 70s.
LG or IG? IG Nobel Prizes honor.
This is
weird.
CNET, and here are the stories that matter right
And
now.
Shut up.
Shut up,
Oh,
CNET.
yeah, boo.
Brought to you by BlackBerry.
It exists still?
Dying. I just heard they were quitting. They were ceasing to make hardware.
I didn't even know
about
they still
time.
made 'em.
Okay, so what's wrong with polyester pants?
This guy is going to win a Nobel Prize.
No, he's not.
Some kind.
Show
or-
the rat
Ig
drawing
Nobel.
at the
Let's see.
top. Look at that.
Is that what it was, Nathan? And some.
It's the Ig Nobel Prize.
Oh, the Ig Nobel Prize.
Oh.
Same
the
thing.
weird, ridiculous scientific studies.
So this guy did a study to see if there is any type of implication on reproduction for rats from wearing pants.
Well,
And
duh.
they
Yeah,
found
you can't get the
well,
stuff to
no,
work.
but they found that the rats with polyester in their pants as opposed to cotton or wool got less hot rat action.
Wait, there were different pants involved
Wait,
in this
Yes.
study?
Did these
So one of
pants
them
have an
was in
opening?
polyester, one of them was in cotton, and one of them was in wool. Let's just say the polyester is not attractive to other rats.
Did he teach them how to use a zipper?
Did they have
I
to take
don't
their
know if they
pants
taught
off?
them all of that. I don't know all those details.
I mean, how's that
Did
work?
they leave like a place for the stuff to get to the other stuff? Like,
Yeah.
Maybe they were.
That's what I assume.
Was it specifically
Yeah.
guys in pants, or were both guys and gals in pants?
It doesn't really specify.
the
though.
the girls have like a little rat
Yeah.
skirt, little skirt,
Like one of those
little pink one,
like button-up backs on
a
it.
little
so-
tutu skirt.
No.
Yeah, little
Little
tutu.
And they're just like, I mean, this is a
But
cool.
did
this is
they
a cool
state
club
because
and
they're
all,
less
but-
attractive, or because it's less comfortable and it gets rid of their sex
I
drive?
don't think that the
mean-
rats were able to specify that.
Be like, I'm not sure about these. They're just kind of riding on me.
Well,
They're kind of catch.
you'd be able to determine if the lady said no or if the guy didn't try.
Yeah.
Right?
It does. I don't.
I like to imagine the rats in like a confessional. You know, things just haven't been the same between me and her since she started wearing these pants.
Yeah. Polyester pants.
Max says I
just
only
want
wear.
to get her out of these pants, but not in that way. Well, I mean, yes, in that way, but not like that. Just want to get rid of the pants.
Max says I only wear polyester pants with rats in them, which
Oh,
sounds like
yeah.
that makes sense.
when you go to the dance.
Yeah, this is just insane that they would do this. I like to imagine.
I'm guessing it was government funded.
I'd like to imagine one of them was Pinky and one was the Brain, and they're wearing the pants. Seeing if
they're
any of the
two
ladies.
jerk
Nope,
dudes.
they were wearing the pants to see if the
Oh.
ladies liked them.
Yeah.
Oh,
What? What was that, Nathan?
Wow.
that was the sound that Pinky always made.
Oh.
Okay, I hear it now. I didn't pick up on that at first.
I mean, with all the things that we could be doing with scientific research, rat pants is where we're at.
when I see this, I really know that I'm wasting my life
Yeah.
because I could be doing research on whether or not rats are getting busy
with the right pants.
with the right type of pants on.
Well,
I mean,
there
I've
were
wasted
several.
so much of my life. Go ahead, Nathan.
There were several other interesting that were brought to the prizes this year.
Okay, what were some of the
Including-
other ones?
There was one that was, what type of personality do rocks have? And oh gosh, what was the other funny one that I picked up on?
Oh, there's one in here that says described as a big New York type businessman, rich, smooth, maybe a little shadowy.
Shady.
Yeah.
Or shady, whose features include carries a black briefcase, slick hair, quick thinner, and quicker talker.
That's the rock.
That's for one of the rocks, I believe.
Okay.
Oh, and there was one where they determined you may actually be able to satisfy an itch on one part of your body by looking in the mirror and scratching the other side.
What?
Yep. The comment in here on CNET is not sure why you wouldn't just scratch the part of your body that actually itches,
Yeah.
but who knows?
It's to see if you could.
Maybe it's someone that doesn't have access to their arm on one side.
Okay. Cool.
What can we enter next year?
I'm so lost that this is a thing. This can't be true.
We need to get ourselves a prize.
Does Trevor get more ladies with the shirt on or off?
Yes, let's do that study.
Nope.
Too late, Trevor. We already
Trevor, this is for science.
It's for science.
For the advancement
We
of
decided it
mankind.
right here.
It's for science, Trevor. The next story comes from Polygon.com. It says No Man's Sky under investigation for false advertising. Oh, can we just give it a rest, please, people?
It's so surprising that this is something that is still happening.
Under
Like-
investigation, though?
Yeah, the
For false
Like
advertising.
the government?
Right, the ASA, or the Advertising Standards Authority in the UK, has
the
received
UK.
several complaints. I don't know if this is like supposed to be like a Better Business Bureau type of thing for the UK, but they're investigating whether or not there was misleading information. I think the whole thing is just garbage, and people just... It's something that there's way too many expectations that were put on this game that weren't met. It still is a good game, and
I just feel bad for Hello Games. Like,
I
mean,
do too.
I think they just got kind of screwed. Sony took them on because of the hype, and then now like that the game is out, Sony's like washing their hands of them and like, yeah, they screwed this up, you know.
Yeah.
And
So
it's just like,
I know they're still building content for it. I think they should just say, you know what, we're done.
yeah.
We're gonna switch and move.
No.
Start a new game and not tell anybody about
no,
it.
you can't do that because that
Why
would
not?
absolutely just the whole
Why?
company goes under if they do that.
I realized.
Nah, they just don't say they're not
No,
doing it.
no, that's
Becomes
not the way to
vaporware.
do it.
Yeah. Then they come out with this new cool game in 2 more years.
No, that's not the way. You don't alienate your fans that are still with you. Like that's the problem. Like you couldn't
no,
do
it's
that.
coming, guys. We're working on it. We're gonna have something cool.
Yeah.
I realized what I kept
saying.
thinking of when I thought of Sony just
Never
washing
buy a
their
game that
hands of
Jeremy
it.
designs.
There's that episode in The Office where Kevin stuffs a bunch of bubble wrap
did make a
into
game.
like a crushing machine, and then he's just suddenly beside him, like, I don't know who did that. Sorry, I guess it was funnier in my head.
Oh.
It was.
Ouch.
I'm sorry, I got
shut up.
distracted by Max saying to be an adult and crush your
It was
hands on my head.
I didn't
No.
crush on your head.
Don't crush it on my head. Hey, what's up, Zelda?
My
Zelda
bottle
Ethan
was-
is back.
Yeah, I watched
So
all.
we're clear. Crushing a can on Kyle's head is now the benchmark of adulthood.
Yes.
None of us are ever going to be adults. If you are, I am going to be very, very angry.
Yeah,
Does it have to be this Kyle?
it could
Yes.
be any
Some other
Kyle.
Okay,
No.
it has. I think it should be another Kyle.
If you don't know who Kyle is, you
You're
don't even
biased.
qualify.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever. This game has seen a lot of torture. Let's just leave it alone. It's fine. Whatever.
Yeah,
It was fun.
it's a
I put 50 hours into that game. I mean, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like it's what it is. Just move on. It's fine.
So you're done with it. You quit.
I mean, I'll come back when they update it or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I'm gonna keep playing it here and there when
Yeah.
other games are not there.
It's a good lunch game.
I'll keep that candle lit, as Nathan just illustrated there.
There's a candle in the window. Nope, nobody. That's like
Elton John singing about Marilyn Monroe.
yeah. Okay, this next story is about. I'm not gonna play this video. Who put this in here?
Trevor.
Not gonna play it, Trevor.
Inappropriate for children, Trevor.
No, it's not that. We're gonna get copyright nicked.
Oh, I thought it was for
Here,
the
I'll
children.
skip
I
to
thought
it.
it was for the children.
Yeah,
skip
just
to a clip.
get some clips.
I'll
Why
just,
did anybody think
Alright.
about the children?
Trevor really wants to play this game
I just wanted to. I
from Kojumi.
it looks
no, it's not from
Kujami.
him anymore.
Oh yeah, it's not from Kujami.
Kojumi.
No.
Kujami did have some
Kujami.
comments on it, and he said the zombies
Kojami.
look ridiculous or whatever.
Yeah,
But-
Kojima was actually just like, nope, didn't have anything to do with it, guys. Like,
So can we say
Actually-
what it is?
what? It's Metal Gear
Metal Gear
Survive.
Metal Gear
No
Survive.
one said that yet.
Yes,
Oh,
now we know.
Sorry, yeah.
Now it makes
No,
sense.
I watched this gameplay video, and honestly, I think it looks kind of fun, actually. I mean, it looks kind of ridiculous, but I think most of the reason it looks fun is because of the work Kojima did on in that team. And which, I mean, there are, like, a lot of that team are apparently working on this one, though. But I think it looks like it could be kind of fun, actually, sadly. I'd much rather say
Sadly.
it looks
The
stupid.
game looks fun.
Konami is a bunch of morons, which they are. But I mean,
it's just I don't know.
apparently they have good developers, though.
It's simply merely on principle. I'm not gonna buy this game. Like
We'll see.
I mean, like they.
Trevor will.
I mean, it's just.
He's like, I already
I'll
pre-ordered
consider
it.
It's just. I mean, it's just like a weird online co-op. It looks kind of like a. It almost reminds me of like a not Battleborn. What's the game that's not out yet that is Epic is working on? That like
Fortnite?
Yeah, it looks like Fortnite. It looks like the same kind of idea. I almost wonder if they kind of stole some of their ideas because it's very much like you're
Because
at the
you're
group,
building a base?
you build a base, you kind of like defend the base, you got the zombies and things like that. It definitely reminds me of that, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a shame. It's a sham and a shame. And
That's a sheet.
my mouse keeps quitting. I don't know what to do.
Get new batteries.
It's not the batteries, though. The batteries are good. I don't know what to do.
Actually, I think I know what it is.
Trevor knows
What is it?
is.
Well, I mean,
Can you shut
It's
your?
a butt.
Can you shut your? Is it a Bluetooth issue?
I think it's.
Let's all talk it through.
There's
right
the battery.
now. Oh, it is the battery.
If you put a piece of paper underneath in the battery case, it'll push them up because I think
Oh.
because mine did the same thing.
Yeah.
Is it because they're like? I need to beat.
Because
on
you're
it?
pressing the
adapter.
you're pressing the one button too hard.
You have to add the paper adapter.
Oh, the paper adapter.
Yeah.
It's made by Apple. It's called
Mhm.
paper.
It's $50.
It's $50 paper.
Yeah, $49.95.
This next story comes from 8bit.net, and it's spelled funny, like
You
You
ate
ate
a bit.
remember Firewatch, guys?
Yes.
That was a cool game.
It was.
It looks like they're gonna
Shut
make
up, Trevor.
make
You
it
played
into
it,
a
didn't
movie.
you?
Yeah,
They're gonna make it.
liked
They're gonna make it
Okay.
into a movie.
It's gonna be the same game though.
No, they're making it into a movie.
But it's
Yeah.
but it's the same game. Yeah.
If I watch the movie, the game, they need to do that now.
So basically, it's playing the game and recording it.
Yeah. It's gonna be real cool.
I don't
Yeah.
get it.
It looks
No, they're making the game
they're
story
making
into a movie.
A movie
based
based
on
on Firewatch.
Yeah, so play the game and record it, and it's a movie now.
No, it's not.
No,
That's not a
basically.
movie.
Basically,
No, not basically.
pretty much.
Remember all this cool story that's built up in the beginning of the game? If anybody's played this,
If
there's
they,
like a
if
lot
they
of cool
built
stuff.
that and do a movie.
And then they go and follow this guy's little story. I mean, it's got a lot of really cool kind of plot points in it.
I think
Yeah,
the problem with that though is you had the opportunity to choose some different things. I mean, you were still directed in certain ways, but you could not follow the story right away. You know what I'm saying?
What do you
No.
mean you could not follow the story right away?
Jumping from one medium to another, you're going to
Now,
lose
now,
something.
yeah. Now it's going to
In this
be
case,
no. This is how you
indirect.
now have to play the game because that's how the movie was.
Yeah, that means that means that this was the way you were supposed to play the game. Is that what
Yeah,
you're saying?
yeah.
No.
See,
Why does
I'm
that?
going to call bull crap on that because nobody watches Clue the movie and says, "Oh, this is how we have to play Clue."
That doesn't translate.
Yeah.
That's a board game.
How does it not translate?
How does
What?
it? Yeah. How does
It's
it not
a board
translate?
game. You're transferring from a physical media to
I'm still
digital
confused
media.
at what
This
your
digital
point,
to
what your
digital.
argument. You're saying that they shouldn't
It
make
takes,
a
It takes
movie.
away your immersiveness.
Well, yeah, it's not. But I think also I feel like
I know immersion's the right word.
I
Trevor,
feel like
Mr.
gaming.
Language guy. Thank you.
I just the way you said it. It wasn't even. I wasn't being a snob. You just immersedness.
I think it's
Well-
like part of it though is too. I think like it's kind of showing how game developers are actually starting to have kind of good stories that are maybe kind of getting close to a movie. I think like The Last of Us came close to it, and I mean, not saying that they're great, but it's just
Zelda was actually talking about that being a movie.
yeah, they've
yeah.
kind of talked about that, but it's
Yeah.
I think with this is it's a really good story, and you look Hollywood's running out of ideas. It's obvious with all they just do superheroes and
reboots all over,
and
so-
that's all. So like if maybe. And I think video games have always been trying to be taken seriously as an art, like a medium for art, and I think this is kind of a compliment to, especially some kind of small indie game that this was. I mean,
And it doesn't mean
It
that
will
this
give
is,
it a little more mass appeal
But it-
and attention.
But it doesn't mean that it's something that would be. This is the way that you have to play the game. That's not what any video game movie has ever been.
yeah. Well, except for Doom. Remember the first person cam? That was pretty
Yeah, that's
cool.
true.
That
But
was-
what I really would love to see is for Rich Sommer to play the character.
why?
Because he was the voice in the game, and
Oh.
he's an actor. I mean,
he
he's
the guy
been
from
on
Mad Men?
Men and
Oh yeah, he could play that.
yeah,
yeah.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like I think that would be really cool if he like almost a full circle, like you're talking about with the artistic side of things, and video games being an
Yeah.
art form and spinning that into a movie. I think it would be really cool if he was still the same character playing
Yeah, it'd
the
be
character
good.
he played in the game.
He'd be good. He was good in the game. What? Why does the chat keep talking about public relations? They really like public relations.
I think they're talking about trying to get Trevor to throw his shirt off at the next Pelican Rodeo concert.
No, I feel like Trevor just made a mistake.
What did he do?
He named a price.
He committed.
What on what? I
So
didn't, in the chat?
log in the chat asked how many tub bucks to see Trevor dance the stream to a close, and Trevor gave an amount.
10 million.
Trevor dances the stream to a close a lot, though.
Yeah,
I don't think that's a very.
I think that it means like standing
full
up.
body
and,
dance, like show us what you're made of. You know.
Okay.
I feel like you're reading that into the question.
Obviously,
I think it would
Trevor
have to be
probably took it as the literal sense. I will dance at the end.
Yeah.
No, but he does dance a lot at the end.
I do, yeah.
So 10 million. That
So,
means that there's going
Kyle.
to be a little extra there, right?
Kyle, I feel like
Shirt off.
if this was an immediate gift in return, it's not like those 10 million exist out there. It's kind of like
No, I'm not going to just give 10 million tub bucks to someone to
like
give to Trevor.
creating them and then burning them immediately. So I'm thinking, I mean, a donation might be in order.
Yeah.
Well,
Just-
here's how you can get 10 million tub bucks. How many is that? Does that donation?
How many tattoos do you need to have?
No, because
If
every
you do a
dollar is
sleeve-
100 tub bucks, right?
If you do a full sleeve,
That's
So you
$10 million.
yeah, that's
No, it's $100,000.
yeah.
Okay, you can get there closer with some money.
It would be cheaper though to just tattoo your entire
No,
body
it would
with a
be
men in a
less
tub
amount of dollars.
thing.
Why are you telling me? Logan says, "Sorry, Eric, I'm a woman. I have needs." LOL. I didn't say anything. I don't care. Trevor can dance if he wants to.
I mean,
He can dance. He can leave your friends behind.
See?
Because your friends can dance, and if they can't dance, then they're no friends of mine.
I think
He can dance.
we could pool.
He can dance. He can do the Trevor dance.
Yes.
We could have people pool their resources together to equal it.
Yeah, sure.
That-
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I mean, when the time comes.
I'm just
will
saying
dance for
I'm
sure.
gonna remember that dollar amount.
It's a lot of tattoos, Zelda. Crazy's a man and he has needs to. This
He
next
wants
story
to-
comes from IGN.com. It says Game of Thrones George R.R. Martin discusses possible prequel, has written thousands of pages of lore.
Of course he has.
And yeah, he's got like an assistant to keep track of all that stuff.
Yeah.
So he said it's nothing official, but that he does have all the lore, and he's got a lot of stuff that's leading up to the beginning point of
All the
Game
lore.
of Thrones. So that could be interesting. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that they even reference in the show, like from how what's the guy that
The Mad King.
Barenthal? Yeah, the Mad King.
Baratheon?
Baratheon, that's right. How he gained his kingdom.
Yeah. Well, and it's like he has like stuff going thousands of years back from what where the official Game of Thrones timeline is.
So is that like more in the time of dragons and wizards?
Yeah. Well, and they talk like because if you read the books, you get a lot more of that. You still get quite a bit in the show, but they talk about I don't know. They have like a whole bunch of stuff. I'd love to see I'd love to see a video game that kind of explored some of that. Though,
Ooh,
like something
call up Telltale.
The Witcher or something like. I
Yeah,
would
that
love
would
to
be
see
cool.
Something in the vein of The Witcher, but
I mean, go ahead, Nathan.
I had this thought a while ago. It was like the coup that cut the Mad King out of power. That could have easily been the first season because everything at the start of the show is basically fallout from that.
yeah,
So it's almost like a season 2 to a season that never happened.
yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
But I mean, that could almost be the climax of it. If you're going through that, I mean, obviously you probably would have different characters playing them because they'd be younger. But
Well, they've already got. Oh, I mean, never mind.
What?
Nothing.
what?
Oh, are you about to spoil something?
I was gonna say something.
Okay,
it's not
don't
really
say
a spoiler.
Yeah,
but
don't
I didn't
spoil
wanna say it,
crap,
so.
Trevor.
yeah, Kyle's got a ways to go still.
I was
be
trying
fine.
to see if there was a good book I could get
Oh,
to
yeah.
read right now. Like Nathan
Game of
uses
Thrones.
that option
Because he gets real bored because we're
with
talking
video
about Game of
games, and then
Thrones.
it's like Game of Thrones.
You just get over it.
They really want you to dance, Trevor. We'll have to do a special. If you're not aware, we are going to be doing a 24-hour live stream in November for Extra Life.
On the 4th and 5th.
That's going to be us, all of us in various forms, in your face for 24 hours, starting on a
Yeah.
Friday night, going through a Saturday.
Raising
I
some
think
money for
I-
children.
I think if someone were to watch the stream for the full 24 hours, they might get something back in tub buck form as
Yeah,
well. But please
yeah.
donate.
Well, you'd get a lot of Tubbucks just from watching.
Yeah, you get
So
one a minute.
how can
so.
people donate to our?
We'll figure that out later.
All
But
right.
anyways,
Yeah.
if
We'll
It's
share
out
that,
there on
but
the internet.
if it's not out there, Jeremy.
It is out there.
Not out there, Jeremy.
It's out there.
Okay, sure. Anyways,
It's on the internet.
Kyle's getting frustrated. You guys drink. It's take a shot. Kyle's getting frustrated with Jeremy.
George is getting upset.
Anyways, we'll just
It's
look.
vodka, right?
I'm just thinking that maybe at that point Trevor can have his. Hey, thank you.
for hosting us, Zelda.
Zelda is hosting us right now. That's awesome. Thank you. We appreciate any exposure. So maybe
He
during.
wants 500 Tubbucks right now so he can put a shot up on Trevor.
Oh.
Do you want Trevor or do you want Jeremy?
I haven't been
Because
talking
this
that
is
much.
Jeremy
Why do
and
you?
that's Trevor. Because I'm trying to find out.
I really feel. I really feel like. I feel like we need to have some people, some fans, shut up. Both you and Eric, and it just be the Nathan, Jeremy, and Trevor 3 minutes. That sounds like it would be valuable.
If you want to spend the money, go for it.
I can't do it. You
I
won't
know.
let
Not
me.
allowed to.
Yeah, we're
Right?
not.
I'm not allowed to.
Yeah.
If I get it, I mean, I'll take mine.
I think
and,
that would
and
be
just,
fitting. So,
Yeah.
challenge sent out.
Challenge
Anyways,
sent out.
All I
Shut
was
me
trying,
up.
all I was trying to say is that maybe Trevor will dance for that stream because at 2 a.m. and Trevor's got his shirt off. Who knows?
Yeah.
You never know.
For money, he might dance for money. Is
This
that what
next-
you're saying?
Brother.
Story comes from Collider.com. It says Power Rangers Zords revealed in epic new poster.
Yes. There's scroll down. There you go. Get to kind of see them. It
They look
doesn't
kind of
really.
cheesy.
Yeah, I
the
don't really know that
posters.
I'm that excited about.
Oh
it.
my gosh! Look at this. Looks like a pinup, like for the Blue Ranger.
Yeah, he is.
I like long beach walks.
I'm the sexy one of the group.
I like pina
Why would you go
coladas.
for a walk on Long Beach?
It's just where I'm from, so I don't get out much.
Nailed it. Mostly from Ankle Grove. This is so inaccurate to canon.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's that's fun. But these are neat little pictures of them on their big robots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the Power Rangers when I was younger. I watched some of it. It was cool. I don't know how I feel about this new movie. I'm just kind of like
I'm kind of just curious what the heck it's gonna be.
Well, there's 2 reasons, 3 reasons actually that I will probably be intrigued to see this at some point, whether it's in theaters or after the fact. One,
okay.
I never watched Power Rangers growing up. I wasn't allowed to, so I don't have like any of that
'Cause
nostalgia.
it was like the
I was
devil.
already
Yeah, it
in
was like the devil.
college.
So I didn't have any like that nostalgia that would be like
You're
oh,
not
this is
that
nothing.
old, Jeremy. You weren't in college when they first
You were
came
not in
out.
college when it first came out.
Okay.
You're probably in high school.
I know you're old, but you're not that old.
Maybe junior high. So that's one reason. Number 2, Bay is not involved, right?
Bay.
What's
Yeah,
that?
Michael Bay.
Oh, I thought you meant like
yeah.
BAE, like
That's
you're
what I was
Bay.
saying.
Yeah, Bay.
What?
She's not involved.
So it's
No.
fine.
So it's
Bay's
fine.
not
This-
involved.
I'm gonna see it because my Bay's not involved.
no Bay.
Yeah. This is
No,
for-
but I mean that he's not doing this, right?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
And number 3, Bryan Cranston's in it. So
Is he Zordon?
yeah, I think he's.
Oh, that's
I
right.
think he's Zordon. So like those are the 3 reasons that I will probably be intrigued to watch this at least at some point. I may not, if it like the trailer doesn't look good, I may not watch it in theaters, but I'll probably give it a shot if I see it on Netflix or something for sure.
Yeah. Real quick to say, see ya, Zelda. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for
Oh,
joining,
yeah,
Zelda.
Yeah. He
Um,
says, yeah, stop by some other time.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
did share a story in here too that there's it looks like Mirror's Edge may
Oh,
be
yeah.
getting a TV series.
Yeah.
So
cool.
that's kind of cool.
It's gonna be on the CW, right?
It does seem
It
very
might be.
CWE.
It seems like a CW show.
It does seem like that could fit.
Now the
in with that.
hashtag Jeremy is so old is going in the chat. You visited this Dead Sea before it got sick. All kinds of fun jokes. In there.
Yeah. If you've got any other ones, let us know.
That's good stuff.
I actually poisoned
Did
the
you
Dead
guys
Sea.
hear? Did you guys hear about the minor Twitter controversy going around about the
Yeah, that's
Zord
next.
posters?
404.
No, tell us about.
So
it.
what?
There was a minor Twitter controversy about the Zord posters because
Oh, really?
yeah, they typed something in for each image and tweeted them out separately. And it was the Yellow Ranger one that attracted the controversy because
Scroll-
it said
scroll down to yellow.
Driver's license. What's up?
Oh, I was telling him to scroll down to the yellow so we can see it.
It said driver's license not required,
Oh,
and that's not controversial for the reason you're thinking, probably.
I'm thinking because
It was
Because she's underage, or not underage.
no, it's because the actress who played Trini originally died in a car accident like a week before 9/11.
Jeez.
Oh man, that's screwed up, and they did not even put that together, did they?
No. I mean, all 5 of the posters have a car-related tweet with them. So it's definitely not intentional. It's just an
Yeah.
unfortunate coincidence.
Yeah. Oh man, that's really, really, really messed up.
Ew.
No intelligence found.
Does he know he's dumb?
There's something seriously wrong with you.
Wouldn't want to embarrass yourself in front of your fellow perverts.
You don't deserve the air you breathe, buddy.
Here's this week's nomination for the hardest 404ing on the internet.
Hey, this is a new segment that we brought to you. It's called the 404 Club. This will be happening every week where we will nominate people, or news stories, I guess I should say, to join the 404 Club and, get their reward.
Yeah.
If you're, it's really for the stories of the people that are 404ing really hard out there, on the internet this week. And our first story comes.
We're
Go
gonna
ahead.
kind of. It's kind of like a nominee, right? So these are nominees.
Yeah.
I don't know if we've entirely decided how we're going to get them out to you to vote or decide, but it is going to be up to the people whether or not they deserve to be in the 404 Club. So don't just say this is somebody that absolutely is in 100% when we go through a story.
But this means
This means this is someone that we're considering may have warranted themselves the award of being in the club.
So people could also email us saying, "Hey, I'd like this
Nominate
to become a 404
this person for a
nominee."
404 Club.
Yeah.
Yep. So if you do have something in your emails or messages or whatever, you can nominate them for the 404 Club, and we will go ahead and bring them through. If we've got a lot of them that come through in the course of the week, we may not go through all
We'll
of them
probably
every week.
never do more than 4.
But yeah.
So
So get yours in early.
yeah, if you want to get them in, we'll probably kind of do a little pre-screening.
Max says he'll fax in his vote.
All right,
Sweet.
please do that. Trevor could just you could just get like a Twitter vote or a Twitter poll
Yeah,
up,
we'll
right?
probably do a Twitter poll.
Does that work?
Me?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll clip down the video so then people can kind of go through some of it too.
Okay, cool.
Or
all right.
at
Well,
least
we'll
have
figure
links
that
to
out.
it.
This first one comes from Kron. I just like to say Kron, even though it's probably KRON.
KRON.
Kron4.com. It says here that police. Teen arrested after putting soda in water cup at McDonald's. Look at that mustache.
So this cheapskate, and I'm using Nathan's headline here that'll go on the website. This cheapskate goes too far at McD's. He was arrested after he and a couple of his buddies decided that they were going to go through the drive-thru, order some cups of water. They dumped out the water, went back inside, and filled up the cups. When the manager realized what was going on...
With soda.
Yes, with soda.
Sody pop.
So when the manager realized what was going on, he asked the trio to return the drinks. The police said that 2 of them gave the cups back, but this young fellow did not. And he got into the car. The manager stood behind his car as he tried to stop them from leaving, and he was struck by the car as they tried to leave. The manager was hit again as he continued trying to block the escape.
Jeez.
He is going to be charged with felony robbery.
Wow.
Over pop.
Over some free pop at McDonald's.
They just wanted a soda.
But I'm guessing that manager overstepped his bounds as well, though.
That was kind of a funny choice of words.
Yeah.
He did.
From the perspective of what McDonald's would want, because they don't want to get sued.
Yeah.
He probably shouldn't have stood behind the car.
Yeah. Well, all right. There's nominee number 1. Let's go to number 2.
And to be clear, the nominee is the person getting the soda, not the manager.
Yes.
Like,
Right,
Oh, totally.
the soda guy.
The teen.
The manager's totally in the running though.
I called him the McD's soda thief.
McD's soda thief.
So if you want him,
This
that's
one-
what he is.
This one is almost a callback.
This one almost wins just for looks.
Oh man, this guy's a real
Oh
winner.
my goodness.
This comes from World News DailyReport.com. It says McDonald's employee accused of smuggling 80 pounds of nuggets in his anal cavity. That's what happens, kids,
There
when you
is
do that.
definitely a
With
party
this one,
in the back.
I'm also
not talking
gonna
about his hair.
I'm gonna also read Nathan's headline that he wrote. I mean, why does he go just straight for the butt? So this is
Trevor
reminiscent of that episode 8 when the guy stuck cow eyeballs up his butt.
Yes.
This
Delicacy.
guy smuggled out 80 pounds of McNuggets.
Not at
in his-
once though, right?
No, this was over a course from December 2015
This
to
wasn't
September
there a
2016.
Wait, wasn't there a country song about this where the guy like was taking one part of the car out of the
Yeah, Johnny Cash.
One piece at a
One
time.
piece at a
Yeah,
time.
piece at a time.
assembling a chicken.
He's trying to reassemble a chicken.
Who goes, these are going to be tasty when I get them home.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to dip my anal nuggets in
Oh.
something tasty.
Need some sauce for
he
that.
had a method.
Ooh, these already have ketchup
Yeah, he
on
had a
them.
method. What was it that he...
He would go in the deep freeze with condoms and lubricant, put the nuggets in the condoms, lube them up, and then
Wouldn't
So
you
they
be able to
tasted like latex?
Wouldn't you be able to steal them easier? Couldn't you just like put them in a bag or under a hat or in your shoes, like anywhere? This guy seriously had something else going on here. He's just like, there's something about nuggets in my butt. It's just,
Yeah.
it's just
I
me.
really like him.
Look at that face. That comes from years of nugget smuggling. Your face looks like that. I'm not.
He's like,
not even kidding.
I got a few of them still up there right now.
McNuggeting.
Go ahead, take a picture.
Once the guard's just done looking at me, I'm gonna poop it out, and I got dinner.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna poop my dinner.
So what's our name for farting that
So,
we had? Abraham
He's
Lincoln?
gonna Benjamin.
This is
Abraham Lincoln those
sticking
out.
something up your butt is going to be a McNuggeting.
Okay, what were you saying, Trevor?
So option number 2 is butt nugget smuggler.
All right, for the
butt nugget
enter
smuggler.
the 404 club, the
And
butt nugget smuggler.
To be fair, all three of these could be elected in.
Really?
To
But we're
the
voting
404.
for three.
I don't know.
But you can't vote for more than
Yeah, that's the way.
one.
Yeah.
But I mean, if
Sorry.
it's a tie, they.
Okay, if it's a
I
tie,
mean,
maybe.
I guess.
If it's a tie, they
That's the
both
thing. Like,
get in.
We can't really do ties on there, but anyway, that's fine. All right, this next one. This is our final one. This is our final nominee of the evening. It comes from Alternative News Spot.site. It's a great website.
News pot.
Oh, Newspot. It says woman wants 420 tattoo removed from her forehead.
That is classy lady.
yes, she is.
She got a butterfly chest too. It looks like it.
Yes, I think it's a sparrow.
Yeah, she's got a GoFundMe that is going right now. She's raised.
I think it actually got shut down.
Oh, did it get shut down?
She already hit her
She had raised
total, though.
up to $1,000 already.
Oh, wow.
She only needed 800.
To get it removed.
Yeah.
Yeah, on Monday she had more than 1,000 that had been raised, and I mean, really, it's just stupid. Why on earth?
when you got a perfectly good 420 tattoo on your forehead,
Yeah,
why would you remove it?
Try to
Like,
get rid of
what's-
it. Why would people help pay to get rid of it?
Yeah, I mean
Remove it?
it's really nice. It really, I mean, because you know what you've done here is once she gets it removed, people aren't gonna initially know instantly that she's a freaking moron when they see her. I mean, the eyebrow piercing might help, but it's one of those things where you can't. Like before she put it on there, it was just like, here's a sign. I'm identifying myself when I walk into the room. Like, I'm going to ask for the manager. I'm going to ask for a discount on my anal nuggets. Like, it's just a thing. Like, this person is, that's just her personality. But now she's trying to hide. She's trying to become one of us.
Yeah. So it did work. She did. It sounds like she did get the money. But there are people that were not thrilled about the donations. One guy wrote on the page, "It's people that that keep my sick girl from getting help. My daughter has 3 brain tumors, cerebral palsy, neurofibromatosis, and optic something, and a feeding tube.
Glaucoma.
Glioma?
Glycoma.
It's
glioma.
Glioma.
Oh, never mind.
He said, my daughter's GoFundMe keeps getting passed over for things like this. There's too many people begging for money for their bad decisions in their life.
See, Crazy's trying to like lump himself into this. I don't think so, Crazy. You have a brilliant tattoo that you would never want removed, and when people see it, they know it's a badge of honor.
Yeah.
They're like, that guy's Tubbuck rich.
Also, I would feel probably uncomfortable if you had done that on your forehead.
Oh yeah, please don't. That would be terrible.
Like that would be terrible. I don't want anyone to have something. I mean, that's one of those. That's like the job killer tattoo.
Forehead tattoo.
Like
I mean, okay, let's be
anything
honest. If it's 666,
It says
or it's
the
a cat, if it's a cat,
420.
like a cat's butt, or like maybe like Abraham Lincoln smoking a joint, like those would be fine.
But it says
I
other
think
stuff with it. It says the 420 something.
The 420, yeah. She had to been like under something.
Oh, yeah.
Right, like when she had it done.
Heroin, right? Because that's what she's into.
Well, I thought it was weed because of the 4.
That's right. I know. I was being stupid.
But
she's into weed.
I don't know.
As evidence, or she really likes that specific time of the day. 420 for some reason just
like,
really works for her.
That's when I eat my granola bar.
That's when recess used to come on UPN.
Oh, okay. All right. So there's your third nominee. So
what should we call her? I'm not sure.
Let's call her Hash Brain. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. 420 head, like because it's like forehead and.
I did think about that.
Yeah, spell it with FORE and then 20 head. Yeah, I think that's good. Logan says, yeah, if you're getting a tattoo on your forehead, at least make it a penis. Like, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's smart. Like,
yeah,
a really detailed one though, not like a cartoon one.
With all the trimming.
Veiny.
All right, so be sure to just open a tab up and go to our Twitter account here shortly, and you'll be able to vote in this. And
if you vote, retweet it.
Yeah, retweet
it.
How are we going to get the information there too for who the people are?
What do you mean? What
do you mean?
information?
I mean, if somebody's not watching this right now,
that's their fault. That's for the people who are watching.
Yeah.
So all right, that's cool. Go ahead and vote for that. Is it out there already?
Okay. How do I? Sorry, I've never done this before. How do I set a time limit?
I don't know.
I'll try and tweet it.
Okay, cool.
Should have a drop down menu.
yeah, there's a drop down menu.
We'll get it. We can do it. We can do this.
We can do it after if
do it.
we can't get it right
we
now.
We got the power. We got the technology.
Have an idea?
I didn't know where to turn.
Mail time! You got mail.
You can email us at iwannagetit@tub.com.
All right, this next story comes to us. This email came from Max is Angry in the chat. I don't know. I seen this going around on my social media. We didn't get to this last week because of various reasons.
Mm-hmm.
But this is called the poo trap.
Yeah, it's a bag that you just magnetically attach to your dog's hind end, and it'll catch all the poo for you.
Oh, gross.
I mean, look at it.
You don't have to pick it up
Just
anymore.
look at it. You don't have to pick it up anymore. It magnetically sits on your dog.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the right story.
Yeah, I don't think that's. I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
It
what's
doesn't
going
look
on.
right.
But anyways, I think you can kind of see from this picture what's happening. The bag magnetizes to the puppy's butt.
Because there's a magnet on the.
And then when the
on the
puppy
harness.
makes a poo-poo, it goes right into the bag. And then you don't have to clean it.
Harness.
But I felt so bad. The video. I wanted to show the video because it's so sad. The puppies seem so sad.
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, that was good. I should keep that playing. Here we go.
Is that a dog barking?
Look at that dog got it on his butt. Putting that poop sack on his butt. Putting that poop sack on his
That's
butt.
it, right there.
Putting it on the butt. Yeah, it's the poo trap, kids. I just felt bad because the one video I watched, like the dogs seemed kind of startled when it would magnetize. They would like almost jump and like, oh. And I mean, dogs have anxiety about pooping anyways. Like you can tell they don't like pooping in front of people. And like here, this poor puppy's got to poop in a bag.
Okay.
It's
Poor
weird.
puppy.
I've never observed a dog being anxious about me noticing it poop.
Really? Yeah, watch them. Watch
I
them in
think
their
they
eyes.
look up at me and like, I'm almost done, Dad. I got this. All right.
Dad, that your dog calls you dad. That's really creepy.
Well,
That's super creepy.
Daddy,
I
I'm
always,
pooping. What?
whenever they would turn and look at me, I always interpreted it more as
Well, what do you want?
I don't know. I feel like they always get like stressed out and they like try to cover it up. They're kind of ashamed. They kick it and they're like, oh, like.
It's just the instinct. They want to cover it.
That's because they're ashamed of it.
Max says I'd use it for myself if I gave up on life.
Oh yeah.
He also
just
said
go out in your neighbor's yard and pretend to poop in his yard.
Right. Men in a Tub fan said it would make those Netflix binge days more convenient.
Oh, your house would reek.
Yeah, but you're sitting on it.
Yeah. Well, maybe
That's
you
true.
cut a hole in the cushion.
There you go.
You got to kind of hover over the cushion.
Just put a toilet in your living room and sit on it while watching Netflix.
No, but that could work because then you just stand up or kind of hover there if you've got it on you, and then you pull the bag off. You got a trash can right there. It's done.
Ew! No, that's disgusting. You poop in your living room.
There was an episode
I'm saying
of The
that's how
Simpsons
it
where-
could be done. I'm not saying I'd do it. What was that, Nathan?
There was an episode of The Simpsons where Homer wanted to be an inventor, and one of his ideas was a toilet inside a recliner, so you don't even have to go anywhere.
That was in Idiocracy too, the movie.
Idiocracy.
You should see that movie.
Max says he does use his neighbor's yard every third Thursday at 3:43 a.m.
All right, good. Right after
Good
the
to
show.
know.
So this is from Max as well. This is from Frisky.com, and this is kind of a repeat, so we're not going to spend too much time on it, but we'll give you a shout out, Max. These are the pills you can take to poop 24 karat gold, and I think we did cover this in an episode previously.
I think that that it was just glitter pills, so it wasn't actual.
No, it was gold.
We covered this too.
We covered the gold one too. Yeah.
Okay.
Jeremy brought the story. I remember. But yeah,
$425 a poop.
Yeah, you make some big gold poopies. That's pretty good, right?
Get them gold poopies.
But then you'd want that bag. You know, you'd want that bag to collect your poops.
Yeah. They work. They work in concert together.
Yes, they do, because you would want to like.
Oh, now we've made Max's angry sad.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to like. I'm just saying. You know, like we covered this stuff.
There's a sick on that gold. Any gold that a dragon has sit on.
Yes.
Will drive him mad.
All right. This next story comes from Zach, and it's on TheVerge.com. It says someone patented this hot dog hamburger hybrid, and I'd like to shake his hand. It's called the ham dog.
Yeah, there is now a ham dog that has been patented, and the guy that patented it is looking for people to take on a ham dog franchise. He's in Australia. $10,000, you can get your own ham dog marquee and become a reseller.
So it's both?
Yeah, it's like it looks like it's like a hamburger.
Scroll down a little bit. It'll show you without the top bun.
There it is. See?
It's so weird.
I'd try it.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably pretty good, right? I mean, you can't go wrong with a hamburger and a hot dog together. It's
Can
the most
you
American
do
thing.
it as a ham brat? Instead of a ham dog.
No, I think it's got to be a ham
too
dog.
narrow.
It's got to be a
It's too
ham dog.
narrow.
And plus the curve in it,
It's
you
not
know.
girthy enough.
That weird curve that the brats have, that's going to make it
Yeah.
difficult. The hot dog's straight and it lays flat, yeah. I think, yeah. So I know it's kind of a deal breaker for you, Kyle, but...
They could supersize it by having a foot long version.
Oh, yeah, the foot-long ham.
Yeah, with a maybe a double decker for the burger.
It's just American innovation at its best. I mean, this
Except
is...
that it was in
wasn't even
Australia.
American, but they're
sorry.
like
Yeah.
they're the America of the South.
That's it would have been America if Trump was president. This would have been thought of in America.
It's
but-
true.
Oh, it's only because the American jobs were taken overseas, so that's why it happens somewhere else.
Yeah, that's true. We're gonna bring it back to America.
Yeah, it's
gonna
really
be
an
beautiful.
American
It'll be great again.
Beautiful. All right, this next one comes from in a Tub fan. She sent this one in from the Tribunist. It says, "I committed the biggest mistake of my life. iPhone 7 owners destroy phones after drilling their own headphone jack. You morons."
Yeah. So there's a video that was going around that this person put up on YouTube that said secret hack to get headphone jack on iPhone 7, and I mean it can't be real that these people actually did this, right? They can't really have done this.
I think
They did it.
It's all a
No,
joke.
I mean I know they
I
did
think
it in
it's
the
all a
video.
joke.
I'm saying like none of the people that commented
I think
that
they're all
they've made
fake
the biggest
comments.
mistake of their life could have actually done it, right?
Oh.
Like
See, I want to say yes, but
there's that
people are dumber than I like them to be.
right. There's that little bit of you that believes that it actually was the case.
Oh man.
They're all generic.
Like this
accounts.
person, I tried this,
JDTS.
and ended up with the display destruction, and it's not working. I really committed biggest mistake of my life by watching this video. Sad face. A friend of mine told me that it worked for him, but my iPhone won't turn on after I drill the hole for the jack. I checked, and it was the 3.5 millimeter drill, so I made no mistake there. What happened? Any of you with the same problem? Another comment. Okay, I am sure it's in the comments somewhere, but my friend told me to ask what size drill bit I'm supposed to use. Also, I don't have that clamp thingy. Can I or my friend hold it while we drill?
Yes.
I don't want to ruin my phone. Thanks for the help, guys.
That's a really weird
use-
phrase out of context.
Have
Can
one
I
of-
or my friend hold it while we drill? I don't know. Is
Yeah.
Kyle's bedpost involved?
Maybe. I don't know.
Your friend should definitely do the holding, so you can hold the drill with 2 hands.
The last one on this is, well,
Hold it between your
man.
thighs while you drill.
I don't
Yeah,
know what
there
I
you
was
go.
thinking. I actually drilled about halfway and realized that this is retarded and you were effing with me. Now, WTF do I do?
Okay, that person I'm most inclined to believe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right.
A lot of those sound pretty legit, though. I mean, it could be fake.
They're very detailed if they're fake.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
I wouldn't be the first time, but I guess part of me just wants to believe, yeah, people probably did this because they were so upset about it, and it's probably people that hadn't been keeping up, and they were just like, oh, I'm getting a new phone. I heard the new phone's out. I bought it. They got it home, and they're like, oh, there's no headphone jack. What in the world? They Google it. They go to YouTube. This video's
Yeah, it
about
was
how to
just
add it.
Just
So
the case.
the guy, like,
Yeah.
he has the vice. If you scroll down, it's got all the pictures there, right?
Yeah.
So he's got this vice. He puts it in the vice, and as soon as it's in the vice, you see the screen like freaking out
Oh,
from
it's,
like
like,
the
cracking.
force press. No, it's not
Oh.
cracking, but like the force press, you can tell.
Yeah.
It's like moving and kind of shaking. He's like, and if it's doing that, you know that you're doing this right. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
So then he gets the drill and puts the hole in it, and I don't know if he just did it just right so that it didn't mess up the screen, because the screen still looked like it was working on his. So maybe he was the rich guy that bought eight of them for his
He took
dog,
one
and so he
from
just
the
kept
dog.
doing them. But then he puts
Could
the
be
head
cheap photographic fakery.
right.
Yeah.
He puts the headphone in there, and it's in the hole there, and then you can hear it playing the music from the actual speakers of the phone. Because he's like, it's just like this, and then you just press play on your music, and then the music just starts, and it's just coming out of the phone. And I mean, I know, like I'm with you, Nathan. I think it's one of those that I want to believe that no one actually did this, but I'm scared to believe that, and I think that there probably is at least someone out there that actually has done this.
I'm going to take the liberty of making this an honorary mention for the 404 Club.
Yeah, I'll give you that. For
Because
all the people
we
that
can't
tried it.
verify if anyone actually did it, so it doesn't
Right.
qualify. But
Honorary. Do we have any votes in that yet, Trevor?
Let me check.
Check the votes. Thanks everybody for sending in your emails. Please send them in every week to iwannaget@meninatub.com. We will read them and say things to you about them. It's always fun to have you guys interact. Make sure you get them into us hopefully before noon on Thursday.
Yes.
If you want them to be added into that week's show. Also be sure to check out our Patreon. We got a lot of fun things going on over there, including the Lunchcast, which we just recorded a new one today, which will go up on Monday. Every Monday you can get the Lunchcast.
We talked
If you want to
a
hear
lot
us talk about Forza Horizon,
Horizon
3, we will be talking about that a lot. We talked about a lot of video games
It was
today.
really game focused.
Yeah, very game
It's
centric.
only
today, but-
$1 a quarter an episode.
Yeah, that's pretty $1.25 a week for that.
Yeah.
For if you want to get that podcast and listen to it.
That's cheap.
That's $4 a month for $5.
You spend more on energy drinks in a week
yeah.
than that,
Yeah.
right? Most people do.
Yeah, you know.
Or coffees.
Or coffee or,
some kind of
lunch
beverage.
Roofies. I don't know. Check that out at patreon.com/meninatub and help us out there so we can do more for
Tell your
you.
friends.
Tell your friends to help
Tell
out.
everyone to jump in, watch with us, hang out.
The Lunchcast is sincerely a cool thing that if you haven't listened to it, you should go check it out. We've got some previews on our Facebook page of the first 3. You can listen to them, kind of get an idea of what we talk about. We really kind of go all over the place.
It's not glossy like this.
No, this is a little more produced, even though we go off the rails a lot here. But it's much more just casual conversation. And we get into some deep topics sometimes. It's some heated conversations, I think. So it's good stuff. Anyways,
we got 2 votes on the poll so far.
Who's winning?
For the Butt Nugget Smuggler.
Butt Nugget Smuggler. All right, he's wedging out in the front there.
You had to reach in there deep for that one.
I did.
Reach real deep in there for that
just
nugget.
Grab a nugget of humor. It's called pun nuggets.
Yeah, that was a stinky comment.
Yeah, So there's a lot of talk about.
I would say we should ban more puns, but I know Jeremy's not all that pro-state.
If we banned puns, Max would leave, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think
Max is angry. Is like the pun king.
We are fueled by like probably at least 75% puns.
We think we're punnier than we are.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that. I mean, not that we are punny, but not in a funny way. Usually, it's just puns for the sake of puns. Yeah. All right, guys, thanks for watching.
Real quick, if people are playing Forza Horizon 3,
if you are playing,
if you're playing it and you're watching and you see this amazing Men in a Tub logo that we've got.
But like for like a dwarf. It's like a dwarfed kind of one.
It doesn't have the background of it.
Squattier. He's just a little shorter.
Wow.
Well, it's not that logo.
Wow. Critic.
Is it? No, it literally is not this exact logo.
No. But no, it's right.
Wow. The man, I say.
The man, yeah.
The man, yeah.
He's just slightly shorter than this man. That's all I was saying. I was just adding. So they knew that they had the right one.
I calculated anyway, you can get that and put that on your car.
Join our crew.
If anyone were to do that and send us a screenshot of that,
that'd be
I
awesome.
think that's definitely worth $1,000.
And a retweet.
Yeah,
check it out. Forza Horizon. We're in there, the Men in a Tub Club, and you can join us.
the club.
And also,
race with us.
If you got any submissions for the 404 Club, that's kind of a fun new thing we're going to try to do every week. So send those because we might not always find them. Is there any other housekeeping? Or are we good?
Yep.
Keep your eyes open for the 24-hour stream. If you've got games that you would like to see us play for that during that time, let us know.
It's 24 hours, people. That's a long time.
24 hours. We're trying to raise some money for kids.
I did 12 that one time by myself, and that was brutal.
And I think we set a reasonably low goal for the tub to raise $100 for the Nebraska Children's Hospital here?
It is.
Yeah,
I think that's the one that it's going to be going to.
For the children, yeah. I mean, we should have done animals because they always get more money than children, but still.
Animals always get more money than children.
But we'll do the children anyways.
Yeah.
Who's asking if we're going to the mall? I'm not going to the mall.
No.
I don't know.
There is one last bit of business, and that is Trevor. Would you dance?
Maybe.
Yeah, Logan wants an end stream dance.
Would you dance if you
want stream.
I don't just dance on
leave
cue
it all behind
for nothing.
He's got to have some. Back.
I gotta have some music.
All right.
Gotta have some jams.
Gotta have some.
Thanks, guys.
Well, how about this? The Men in a Tub outro song. It's official.
Do it, Trevor.
Nobody else is dancing now. I feel weird.
That's because you're the only one on camera.
There you go, Logan. You got what you wanted.
Drawful for 24 hours. Yeah,
there will most likely be the new Jackbox games by then out. So,
Jeremy, are you getting paid every time you say that? Like,
I love their stuff.
I know. Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.